Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the couch. It's Devstream
with a wardrobe
182.
We're gonna be adjusting our mics live because we had no time to.
Yeah, we planned to do like hot potato with
we
the
went
mics.
1 minute over. I can see why Rue put us on this side now, because the background. I didn't realize it, but yeah, there he is.
Okay.
He's gesturing. Okay,
How
makes sense.
are our microphones?
Test,
did it
test,
right?
test.
Okay.
Rue's on
Check
it, don't
1,
worry.
2.
Welcome to Devstream 182. If
Rue, you have the stuff at the bottom.
I'm the CEO.
Yes.
You made us move.
Too much power.
Oh no! Don't fix. This is so much better.
Do you know how I clued in? Wow, Steve is looking hot. And I'm like, no, I'm not. There must be a problem. Yep, there is. So anyway.
CEO got a glow
I'm
up.
Pablo though. I'm finally gonna get some respect.
Well, Megan.
Same old, same old. Welcome to
Our
Devstream
one
182. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start with a couple introductions. We'll start at that end of the couch.
Pablo.
Oh, let's do it. Let's commit.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Megan.
Hey guys, I'm Steve.
And I'm Jeff.
저게 뭐야?
Pablo, Reb, Meg, Steve,
Someone's just
Jeff.
tuning in and is going to be very confused for the rest of their 10
That's
lives.
what I mean. No, it's all backwards. It'll get fixed. Don't worry.
You know what? As CEO, I have a mission statement.
Oh,
for
do
the
you?
games.
Do you have a vision?
I have a vision for the games industry.
As a creative director, I have a creative vision.
As CEO, I believe in the
안
business
돼.
of video games.
기부가
Okay. All right.
Very
네.
good. Very good. All right. Let's jump into housekeeping before we get into some very fun and exciting and adventurous things that we're going to talk about. The most recent update, because we haven't seen people since Japan.
It's true.
Komi and the Five Fates is
안녕하세요.
live. She's live. We went to Japan to debut it. Rue is sweating over there.
What you got?
He's got like 100 assets.
I gave him
There
100
you go.
assets. Komi and the Five Fates is live. And Pablo, I know you gave us 100 pre-recorded lovely videos.
I did. I tried.
How do you feel about Komi? Are you
It
pumped?
was awesome.
콜미라고
Lots
이걸
of
번역을
things
하네.
we're doing. We were looking
코미인데.
this morning at companions, lots of
AI
companions that
이거
didn't get a
잘
lot of use before. Now
안
are getting
되겠구만,
used. A lot
이거.
of the weapons, even some of the bond mods that we released last time that didn't get a lot of users then, now are finding like new shine, new roles for companions besides being primers. So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been very fun to play, fun to watch, and Japan was awesome. We also got a paper, one of Kakaritos's stalker things. He's up there
Where is he?
somewhere.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but
Probably
shout
can't
out
see
to
it.
our Japan
He's
Tenno
over there.
on the heels of Kume.
Oh, that looks
Kome.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was
very
super,
cool.
super lovely to meet all of our
선수들이라고 말하네.
Japanese players and beyond Japan. Lots of players from all over Asia, Southeast Asia came to Tokyo Game
Thailand,
Show.
all over.
AI
It was
번역이
incredible.
이게
And
정확하진
then also
않다.
launched after that, the Warframe 1999 demo is live in game on all
그래도 어느
platforms. So
정도
if you want to get a little
번역은
sliver, a
좀
little
되긴 하네.
bite-sized taste of what 1999 has to offer, you can play as Arthur, Atomic Cycle, exterminate mission against the Skullja.
Yeah, and for that demo, the goal was to do a couple things. Hype would be a goal, but not the main one. We wanted to get some like early impressions on the Atomic Cycle handling, and we're already doing a control
그래, 아토믹
rework,
사이클
and also
핸들링
just
그거 좀
general benchmarking for
별로야.
performance. We have a lot of people,
부작감이
a variety of
별로였어.
hardware, just trying to get a sense of how people are actually running the levels and feedback impressions. So as far as we're concerned, we're happy that we got a demo out ahead of time. We're able to take a look at those handling feedbacks because this is kind of our first motorcycle, but the team is making
Which
some
the changes are in, and I can do it live
yeah,
later.
Yeah, we can show some
Absolutely.
live for sure. So we are we got it all. We're doing our best, and we're very happy that people gave the demo a run. So
They love the Vesper pistol as
여러분들
well. That
oh
was
yeah, the
a-
Vesper
영상 소리
77.
들리나요?
Yeah, the Vesper 77 is it's coming to you soon.
Yeah, so if you haven't played it, definitely jump in and check it out. And then Quest to Conquer Cancer continues. We have, 6 days left in October, I think, for the Quest to Conquer Cancer finales on Halloween. How much have we raised so far? I don't have a number.
121,000 or a bit more.
121?
Maybe.
Rue's going to check for me. But an incredible Cancer amount so far. continues. We're in our stretch
6
goals.
days
We've already
left in
completed the $100,000, which is
잘
incredible. So thank you to
들리는군요.
everyone
Yes,
who has
thank you.
donated.
Thank you so
감사합니다.
much.
$122,197.
와, 12만 2천 달러가
Hey.
벌었어?
Incredible.
대박인데?
All right.
So
You
close.
didn't go over either.
I didn't go over. I win.
What is it? Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
there is one more stretch goal of 130, which we're going to kind of show a little
13만?
bit of what the vibe is later on of what that stretch goal could be, but we obviously aren't going to reveal what that is until we, perhaps reach that goal. Still some time left in October, so thank you so much to everyone for your support through this. It's such a rewarding month to see the community come together, our creators and their streams, and everything they do for Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. We are just happy to facilitate that and do some really awesome rewards and fun in-game stuff. So still lots to come there with all your alerts and the inbox at the end of the campaign.
Yeah, everything kicks off in November for gameplay for that. So
That's
get your. I think we have the Archon shard.
We've got shards. We've got legendary core.
You can get a yellow. You can get an Amber Archon shard. Look at you, the king of gold.
And another juicy thing, today's drop, Umbra Forma Blueprint. I missed you guys so
저걸 못
much. We didn't have a
받았어.
drop on our last stream in Japan because we were in Japan. So why not give you a nice
새벽
little
3시 하는데
juicy,
어떻게 받냐, 저걸.
morsel there with an Umbra Forma Blueprint Twitch drop. 30 minutes for watching.
I usually like to save my Umbra Formas for prime frames. So.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, is that another setup?
Anyways,
Very subtle, very subtle.
after the stream, we also have Gift of the Lotus alerts. We have a melee Riven and a Riven Cipher because if you play the 1999 demo, you will have gotten the Protocol longsword skin. Put it on your Skana. Maybe get a Riven for it. Maybe make it super juicy and awesome. I don't know. I don't make
That's a
the
lot
rules.
of juice so far this stream.
I'm just so thirsty.
Okay.
And moving on. Last little bit of housekeeping is we've released some fun animated stickers on Steam Point
we're
Store
just gonna
and
hit the button.
Discord.
Oh.
Look how cute they are. We worked with
귀엽다.
Aesop Yolian, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, to do some
귀엽네.
really cute, fun animated stickers. They were actually for something else that didn't happen, so we decided we definitely want to still use them, so you can use them on our Discord and for the Steam Point Store as well.
The Steam Point store?
The Steam
Oh my
Point
god, all my
store.
Steam points, I can finally spend them on something. Oh
Why
my
not?
god.
Look how cute. What's your favorite one?
Probably Groovin. I love it.
Groovin?
I love a dance.
He's got his little
Or the
button.
nod is pretty good.
Not as
I'm
classic.
trying to understand the sweaty exclamation one.
That's
is
like,
is
I'm in
that like
trouble.
nervous?
That's like when Stray Kids comes
Oh,
on
yeah?
your.
Stop!
That's us in Japan at every
Stop!
anime store.
That's my wallet after Japan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. They're really cute. Great
They
work.
are very cute. Thank you, Aesop Yolian, for doing those with us. Appreciate you greatly.
You should add those to Line, says someone in chat.
To what?
To Line.
반가워요.
So that's what.
That's what they were for.
That's what they were for, and unfortunately didn't work out, and that's fine. And I'm glad that we could find another home for them.
Yep.
All right, moving right along. We're going to take a little bit of a moment here to talk about something that we mentioned last week, which was the passing of a very dear friend and colleague, Michael Brennan, or as the community definitely knew him as Minky.
Yeah, I think if you've been watching our dev streams since dev stream 1, we've uttered his name. He made his first appearance on dev stream 4. It's
에카리
sort of
이모티콘
hard
진짜
to
귀여운
put
것
into
같아요.
words what Warframe is thanks to him. So we wanted to
안녕하세요.
bring the community through just a little bit of the legacy that he has for the game that you and we love here, and words from our colleagues and ourselves. So we're going to present
데브스트림
you
안
with
봐가지고 지금
sort of
봅니다.
an overview of just anything we could find that we think we want to tell you about, what we want you to know, and then we're going to end this with just a letter of appreciation from his family. His family has been reading, the Reddit posts, the forums, everything, and they just have a couple words they want to say. So this is just something that we want to start the stream off with a tribute to Minky.
To Minky, yeah.
So the first image, of course,
The one, the only.
the one, the only
Yeah.
Excalibur Prime. Back
So-
in the days when we had to figure out how to make Warframe work, and an attempt to monetize was take Excalibur and how do you the entire Prime everything
프라임의
came from
시작이었지.
here from this point on.
Yes. Yeah. It's hard to quantify how much he carried, especially in the early days of this game. I'm sure most people watching are fans of DE and of Warframe, so you'd probably know the history about how this was a big swing for us to take a chance. And I mean, the amount of content we had to ship this game with was almost nothing, and especially because Minky insisted on a bit of an aesthetic change from what was our 2004 demo.
Yep.
And
사운드가 비었다고요?
I mean, it's just
영상
it's
소리 안
probably one of the things
들리세요?
I'm still most in awe of in my professional career is just how much he did
Yep.
and how much of the aesthetic he established and made the ground.
아,
for in
저도
just
처음
that
저
first
뭐냐
half a
데브스트림을
year
안 봐가지고
that
The
we did.
entire
저도 집중해서
concept of
보느라 그래요.
primes, the entire idea
Yeah.
of primes, and we
Yeah.
have those sketches. So we have Excalibur Prime, of course. This was our first attempt to have a premium skin in Warframe. This was technically our first skin, even though it's an
Yeah.
alt frame. So that was the beginning, and then from there we had, whenever we'd have an idea for Warframe, sometimes the design would come first, sometimes the sketch would come first, and
Yeah.
this was the Druid/Paladin frame first pencil sketches,
Yep.
now known as Oberon,
아,
of course.
저게 오베론이
But you
된
can
거야?
just sort of watch the process and watch the pieces of Warframe come together. And then I remember going through this for those early dev streams.
But I mean, that previous one,
Yeah.
he would do that in a 20-minute meeting.
A doodle.
Like
저게
the idea
낙서였다고?
of, I still can't, like, I still could never understand how his mind worked. He was brilliant. You know, you would mention a theme, he would just do this, and then it'd be sign off, like,
Yep.
and then he would just get the shells
refine,
going,
off you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so Oberon came from those early
아,
days,
완전
and
초창기
then from
때부터
there
나왔나
we
보구나
have
진짜.
Nova. So I remember for the first design council themed frame, Scott was like, let them pick a theme, let them, like, let's go nuts. So we did all our design council work, and antimatter ended up being the theme. And I remember he was like, got an idea, like, what do you think of this? And showed this, and then how can you not immediately fall in love with Nova? So that was just honestly one of the one of the biggest first community things we ever did for Warframe was the design council Warframe, and Nova came as a result of that, and he just took the theme, ran with it, had ideas, and this is what came out of the single description of antimatter themed Warframe. So yep, just incredible. And then from there we had Zephyr when we were doing the bird theme frame. Yeah.
번역
Yeah,
AI입니다.
like how do you make a bird into a Warframe?
제가
Or how do you make a weird idea cool?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
AI 2개 돌린 거예요.
Yep. And then from there we have Valkyr. This was with the Berserker theme. We wanted something in
AI
that
하나로
department, and I remember our first
사운드에서
impressions
영어
of that.
자막을
When we used this
만들고
art
그거를
for a dev
다시
stream, of course,
AI 다른
because I can
AI
tell whenever
프로그램으로
it got this level
한글로
of detail in,
번역한
like, a
겁니다.
rendering or a sketch, it was like DevStream material.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and we love Valkyr.
발키리 처음엔 저렇게
Then
생겼구나.
this was for you guys, the second dream.
세컨드리.
How did you convince
두 번째
him?
꿈.
Jeff's laughing because
laughing 'cause
Mickey hated the
죄송합니다.
Oh my god, all my
Store.
Steam points, I can find
어,
all
뭐야,
these
나
and watch the pieces of
여기서부터
Warframe
다시
come
보죠.
together.
죄송합니다.
And then I remember
아,
going
죄송해요.
through this for those early dev
마우스 클릭을
streams.
I mean,
잘못했어.
that previous one,
Yeah.
he would do that in a 20-minute meeting.
Yep.
A doodle.
Like the idea of, I'd
좀 더 앞이었나?
Use this art
아,
for
여기 있다.
a DevStream, of course. 'Cause I can
죄송합니다.
tell whenever it got this level of detail and like a rendering or a sketch, it was like DevStream material.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and we love Valkyr. Then this was for you guys, the second dream. How did you convince him?
Jeff's laughing because
laughing 'cause
Mickey hated this idea.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
And he thought it was,
we pitched him the quest, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like this at all."
yeah.
And I think you just convinced him. Well, can you draw us some sketches anyway? And they
Yeah.
were just so sick.
And it's like, I'm laughing because I remember he wasn't into it, and then he produced like the coolest art for it, like
Yeah.
for this idea he wasn't that enthused about.
Yeah.
And that was because he was just the most humble, gentle person that he would support anyone, even
Oh,
if
yeah, yeah.
even if he wasn't really sold on it, he would still kill it and do his absolute best work.
Yeah, I mean, no ego in that man at all.
저기 두 번째 오퍼
If he
이쁘긴
had
한
ego,
것
I
같아.
think he
근데
taken
헤어가
over the industry,
오퍼
to be
기본
honest.
헤어긴 해요. 저거
That powerful.
He was
3D
very
모델
powerful.
모델링이 잘못된 건데
And then
저
we had
헤어스타일이
the
있긴 하잖아.
Sentinels when we wanted to add
단발로.
cuts. Some of the first,
기본 헤어
first little
중에
scribbles.
하나가 있죠.
I think that was the first ever mention of Hunhao canonically in Warframe was this Deco mask in
That's
like
right.
2013.
Hunhao가?
and-
He always wanted Hunhao to be the weird anteater.
Yes.
The weird anteater.
개미알기.
Yeah. And then from there we had our bigger sentient sketches. And they just got
와,
progressively
좀 또
more weird
뭐냐?
and
저게
like organic
이제
robotics. And then from
저게
there
허나우.
we
그치.
had our further sketches for as the game was developing more factions.
Oh.
And then from there the Infested Ancient when we wanted to redo those, because there was the original Ancient model that I think was just a scaled up.
It was just scaled up.
Yeah.
We were just being cheap and
Yeah.
borrowing for what we can. And yeah.
So the Infested started to get a bit
다
more development as a
빌렸다.
And I
faction.
mean, he's also working in limitations too.
Yep.
Like he has to use existing proportions and stuff
Yep.
and make it cool. Like so, it's
Yep.
there's just so much creativity that he had to juggle to make it work.
Yeah. And I can see people saying I had no idea, and that's why we're doing this, just so everyone can see.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yep.
The original Corpus sketches, our box head boys.
Yep.
On the line pages.
Every animator hates this character, but we all love it.
Oh, because of the
You
chest?
can't. It's
I
tricky.
know.
That's true. Did work,
Yeah, that's okay. So the
Yeah.
Corpus, pen to paper for that first Robo faction. From there, we had obviously the robotic proxies, which go back huge way with you guys with the proxy robots.
This
In
was
the Dark Sector game that never
Yep.
got made.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the callback to
Yep.
then.
Yeah, and then from there, of course, we need the Grenier. And from there, the Grenier can't just be clones, you need the queens. So for the War Within, you wanted the Grenier queens.
I think I said to him like, hey, can we get some Grenier sisters? Like I think that's literally all I said.
Yeah.
And he
그렇게 그냥
came
말
up with this, I
한마디 했는데
think in a
저렇게
day,
나왔다고?
like later
하루
on that
만에?
day. He's like,
대박이다.
Yeah.
And his ideas always, at least for me personally, always like drove us harder because
Yeah.
he'd have a visual idea and it would just inform a design or inform a story. Just you see this and you think, okay, well now we have to really push
Yep.
harder on our side of it to live up to what he's made, even to remotely come close to what he's made. All the early designs of the Warframes,
Which we have,
We
yeah.
told him no. We said they need eyes, and he said no. I like it. And you just knew.
Yep.
You trusted him. He would make us take risks that we wouldn't have done otherwise.
Yep. And then he just, so at that point, he did go his own way from DE, but we kept in touch. And then when Hildren Prime came about, because Minky had made the original Hildren,
right.
we really kind of kept
지휘를
things
나가고
going
나서도?
and got back in touch with him and worked with him regularly from this point on. With
아,
Hildren
힐드린
Prime.
기본 디자인을
He was very
민키라는
much
저 사람이 해가지고
never missed a
일부러
TennoCon, right?
연락을
He was
해주고
very involved. in
디자인을
Yeah,
했다는
so
거네.
at this point, Hildren Prime on paper, he had some first sketches here that he, presented to the team once that kind of became across. And of course, Michael Skyers took Hildren the rest of the way from these sketches. So this was the first pass of Hildren Prime. I remember he wanted to go with like the Barbarian Queen. And just to go even further for the impact that he's had on, even since the time Pablo and I have been working on it, is we needed a new faction, and it needed to be a man-in-the-wall faction. So the first person to kind of just brainstorm with was, hey, Minky, thinking about doing a man-in-the-wall faction. Have any ideas?
남자들만의 팩션?
Not only does he have ideas, he sends a full sketch sheet of shapes they could be, and you can actually see a lot of these ended up shipping.
Yeah,
And then from
right
there, his first sketch for Man of the Wall was actually the Octopede enemy. So this was the first thing he kind of set up for Carrie and I to review for art for the Murmur update, for the Whispers in the Wall update. And it was at this point that it was just like instant, like that.
Ship it.
Ship
Just
it.
like you
yeah.
said.
No
Yes.
notes,
Yeah.
just go.
Literally make this. So,
Yep.
so that,
아,
so
근데
that,
디자인 잘
that
되긴 했다
was,
저거.
like it kind of gave us the confidence in a team setting to kind of just see what he could come up with, and he was
그러게요.
still a part of everything Warframe was doing. And then from there, the entire heirloom line, including Rhino heirloom that's we're launching later,
Next year.
was Minky.
내년에
It's like how
나온다고 하네요,
do you go
라이노
back to
헤어룸은.
the originals and give them a 10-year later review? And he had the idea for like a custom, like that custom shader look for their really like distinct coloring. And then from there, this was the original sketches. And then Corvex, it was
That's right,
how do you
Corvex,
make a
yeah.
concrete themed board frame?
콘크리트처럼.
I think he actually came up with the theme
레전드.
first, like because we had Man in the Wall.
I think there was.
Yeah, so it was because we were doing the faction, and then he's like, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was a concrete themed Warframe?" And he just kept going at it. He had like 3 or 4 passes, and this is the Corvex you know and love today.
그게
In
코르벡스가
those early
됐다.
sketches. And then, so this is where it like the impact is forever for anyone that's worked on Warframe or played it, because he was the first person to buy into the idea of an infested boy band and put pen to paper.
Really? Wow.
Because it was like, how are we going to make infested liches cool? Wouldn't it be cool if it was a boy band? So we just, we sent him a note, and the first thing he turned in was, what if each boy band focused on a body part that got super infested, like the big eye, maybe some hair. So even as recently as like what you'll see today is it all came from conversations or collaborations. The new faction, the Skaldra, early sketches here about them using their goo as part of who they are. And then this lineup you'll recognize, I think, the next picture, because we'll go further into these guys today. So this was some early sketches of someone in chat. He was the root of the tree.
It's very true.
So true.
Yep.
So we will be continuing our tributes for Minky in the release of 1999, and honestly for probably as long as we're working here.
Yeah.
And
well, you're not going to show the backlog, but his legacy will continue.
His legacy, yeah, even into next year and beyond. Honestly.
내년 이후에도
Oh.
The whole thing? Or?
Yeah.
Battery.
No, that's okay.
Oh, we lost Jeff's microphone.
Technical problems.
Yep.
But yeah, you can expect lots more details about his journey and the team at. Oh, you're blowing it like an N64 cartridge.
It's an N64 cartridge.
And we even have more to share today, I think, on how this is going to continue for us as a team and as a community. We'll absolutely be doing that in-game tribute with 1999.
Oh, sure.
And we can share for now. I'm not sure. Oh, we're back.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know people.
It's okay.
Thank you, Rue.
We are back. Did he happen to do? No, he did not do Citrine. Citrine was Keith Thompson.
Citrine was,
Yep. That was a.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Nick, if you can go to the next.
And he loved Keith Thompson's work.
He was the one who hooked us up with Keith.
Yep. So this is a message from the family. Thank you to everyone for your support and condolences during this time. The story you've shared and your kind words about Mike have lifted our spirits and helped us cope over the past week. Michael was truly one of a kind, and we're so glad you got the chance to see the uniqueness in him and his work. It's through you, the players, fans, colleagues, and friends of Minky, that he will continue to live on in our hearts, imaginations, and artistry for a very long time. With our sincerest appreciation, Michael's family. So thank you to the family, and of course, thank you to the team and the community.
Yeah.
And sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, it's hard. I don't like. I don't know how much. It's
아우
hard to know
진짜
how much to say
스티브.
about this man and how much we owe to him. But I think a really cool thing. I'll try and keep it together.
I have
in a
Kleenex.
second.
I brought Kleenex.
I read so many of the community comments, and it was incredible to read. Just seeing that you guys understood him as much as we did. You knew how important he was to us. But I think my favorite thing too is just the kind of visionaries that we have at DE now are a direct response. Like he is responsible for them, and it's either the people that were working here already that he directly trained, or the people from the community. You guys
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Or the people from the community that we hired here. Because
they were inspired by him.
They were pulled directly from his art, and now they are leading the vision forward, and they all have a piece of him in him.
And one thing that we have done at this current moment is we've put together a tribute T-shirt that actually features one of Minky's early designs of the lotus flower that we know today to be in many different forms. Rue, I think we have a.
I don't think so.
It's in the folder.
Yeah.
Thank you. We put together a tribute T-shirt. All of the proceeds are going to go to Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, and you can do !tribute if you would like a link to check out that shirt. And it's a very small thing to honor such a giant human being for Warframe, but it's one of the many things that we plan on doing in memoriam for Minky. So if you're interested in that, you can do it. Rue is gonna grab the asset.
It's somewhere.
Sorry,
But
Rue.
yeah, when we were first looking, we didn't even know what Warframe was called. We were going to call it Tenno.
We were.
And
We had a
did-
lot of different names. We had
Project Tenno.
Project
Lotus.
Tenno, Project Lotus.
Yeah.
That's a car, so we couldn't do that.
Yeah, so this is his handwriting and his sketch of one of the first possible logos for the game.
Yeah.
In 2012 himself, I think.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
This will be something he made while he was bored in a meeting while the rest
doodle,
of us
yeah.
nattered on.
Literally a doodle.
Blah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Do you know what I realized? I said this to Sheldon
Yeah.
this morning.
What's that?
And it blew my mind a little bit. That we are, as like when Warframe started, Minky made me think about this, but when Warframe started, we are now as far away from it starting as we were when the three of us made Dark Sector.
Started working on
Which
it.
feels like
Oh wow.
a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
more time has passed in the one
Yeah.
direction. Yeah.
You know, Warframe's not obviously wasn't the first thing that we worked with him on, but it is for a lot of the people in the studio. But you know, someone in chat asked if he made the Lotus, and of course he did. And in Dark Sector, he made all the UI.
Yep.
Like the guy did everything.
Yeah.
No joke, we would not be sitting on this couch.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you removed
Just there was nothing he couldn't do. There was nothing beneath him to do.
No.
He didn't enjoy working on everything at the same time. But we, you know, as much as he would give, we would take and put it in the game.
Yep.
And I think, you know, internally, you've never met someone so humble. So it is quite bizarre that
It is,
someone
yeah.
is so fast and skilled and creative and is the meekest, most mousy, kind, soft-voiced person ever. So it really is a great loss for all of us.
And I do encourage Tenno to go back and check out the dev streams he was on.
And you'll hear his
No.
very...
No, and you can just see what we saw.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And I'd always just be like, oh man, you just killed it, this is so awesome. And you just wouldn't hear it. Pshaw, he'd say, pshaw. Just could not stand a compliment. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
So
thank you for putting that together.
Thank you.
Thank
and thank
you,
you for
Minky.
letting us do this. 'cause
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, everyone. And when we say, like, I'm not going to try and turn this into an elegant segue, but, you know, Prime doesn't exist without him.
It's
and,
true.
Warframe doesn't exist without him. And thank you. Again, just thank you. So we are in the most DE way possible. It's all about, like, so what do we make of all this now? Like,
Yeah.
we're people that
We continue the legacy
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Minky,
And he helped. He's already laid the foundation for
Yeah.
the
What
year to
we're-
come.
yeah.
You know,
what we're literally about to show.
Warframe's next
Yeah.
big
So
update is.
I
yeah,
think
like-
the lens we want you to have
Yeah.
is Warframe is made by people, and he is one of the lucky, like we are one of the luckiest group here to have ever worked with him to make Warframe. So
Yeah.
the people that make this will always be a part of it, and he will continue to impact it for years to come.
Even when he was really sick, he would come to TennoCon.
Yeah,
Yep.
or you would watch it online.
Yeah,
or-
you watch it and send us little notes.
Yep.
You know, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for having that moment with us
Yes, thank
and
you.
you know, sharing the love and inspiration that Minky was to you. Speaking of Minky being an inspiration, and then you mentioned primes.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. I don't know how to elegantly segue this. I'm not gonna lie.
He would like the awkwardness.
I know, he would.
He did like
This
awkwardness.
is for you, Minky.
Our next Prime Access.
Our next Prime Warframe is Zaku
Zaku.
Prime is coming at you live November 13th.
11월 13일?
I'm revealing the date.
Okay.
No, I was allowed.
Oh.
Zaku
며칠이야?
Prime is our next Prime, and they are coming November 13th on
Holy.
all platforms, and this is the official key art
한
for
3주 뒤네
Zaku.
거의.
Chat. Oh no.
And
아
maybe you
약간
have because I
오공
don't see
느낌
any
나는데?
eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Zaku
약간
Prime is
디자인이
coming.
오공필이 나요?
I think the next asset is the weapons that are becoming. So the Quasis, I never know how to say
콰시스.
this.
I love her
Trumna
statement.
트럼나?
I'm
And
so
the
excited. I love the Trumna.
Quasis Prime, however you'd like to pronounce that.
트럼나랑
You're
콰시스
working hard today on
프라임이잖아
these
이번에.
Quasis.
It's been a while.
Okay, yep.
Trumna.
Quasis Prime and the Trumna Prime will be coming with Zaku
Ah,
Prime, and then
콰시스랑
I love the
트럼나.
integration of
Is this one?
the medallions. Like,
나쁘지 않네.
I know,
아,
the
트럼나
integration.
디자인
Yeah.
나쁘지 않다.
Animations for this?
I think we could probably boot it. I think it's rigged to show
The animations are rad.
for the Trumna
Yeah.
Prime reloads.
Yeah.
We can probably wing it. But if this is how chat reacts when primes don't get spoiled, we'll get like this like once a year.
yeah, maybe we should switch our gameplay a little
Damn.
bit. Damn.
Wow.
But also coming in this, just wait, there's more. The accessories feature one of the coolest
Oh, man.
drifter operator
뭐야?
suits, the Necra Prime operator drifter suit.
아 네크라메크
So
디자인이구나.
So
Very
Maybe
trotty.
Beautiful.
Very
난 잘
cool.
So it's
모르겠다.
coming for drifter and operator,
That's
so
correct.
you'll have either option.
모자는 약간
so
해적
that is
선장 같아가지고
the
멋있어 보이긴 하는데.
Cheapest cosmetic of all time.
That is stunning.
I know with
Who
like
designed that
the,
one?
yeah.
Do you know who designed that? Do you know who designed that?
Vidim.
Amazing.
Yeah.
그러니까
Wow,
자쿠프
great work.
색상이 약간
Cooked on
오공스러워요.
this, and then the
Yeah.
Artifacts Prime side Dana as well, so you can just really kit yourself out
판단하는
in
조금
this
별로인
very
것 같고.
creepy and trotty-esque amalgamation
Yeah.
kind of a vibe here. So I think I have one more asset of it all together.
Oh my god.
딱 진짜
the energy
오공 같다.
ponytail is
That's incredible.
yeah.
에너지 뿌리타.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so dynamic and cool.
Yeah, it's really
좀
great.
오공스럽긴
The
하네요.
team put
Fantastic.
This was a very challenging one for the team because
Yeah.
of Zaku's all their
Yeah.
parts, like the
Yeah.
the brake stage, the rigging. So genuinely,
그치.
thanks to the DE team. And
자쿠 같은 경우는
everyone for
4번
getting this in. This was a
하면
very
값줄
difficult
싹 다
one.
Yeah, on the
벗으면서
scale of Carrie
하니까.
Panic, I got like a 11 DM from him.
Yeah, I know. So all it is to say, sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze, and as they
Yeah.
say, calm seas don't make good sailors. So
Oh, you love that quote. You've been banging that out from. Where's that come from?
Newfoundland.
Okay. All right.
Newfies,
It comes from
very well.
Newfoundland. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so November 13th, all platforms, Zaku Prime,
Yep.
and everything you just saw will be coming.
And beautiful key art too.
Yeah, yeah.
Way to-
and
way to
that's-
go.
That just adds to like the
Way to go,
group
DE
effort.
team.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, amazing work. The team
Yep.
had to get everything
Yeah,
in
incredible.
marketing ready. So
Yeah.
Yep.
please know that
You
your
handed
heart
this
is
to me on a platter, and I went, what?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so
진짜
good.
딱 근데
Now, will
중국
you
느낌이
stay with
너무
this color scheme,
물씬난다.
Megan, or are you
God,
going to
no.
desecrate it?
나쁜 건
Sorry,
아닌데.
it's beautiful.
잘
It's
모르겠다.
beautiful.
Hell
The
no.
blue is already, it's already the vibe.
It's already in your wheelhouse.
That's not
Okay.
enough?
Okay, I see.
No,
All
it's
right,
not enough.
all right.
I'm tasteful now.
프라임 액세스 살
Now,
만큼
just
큰 것
before the
같진
stream,
않아요.
we saw some contrary
Yeah.
evidence.
나오면 만든다
I'll
정도?
show you one later. Anyways.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Should we get into some Warframe 1999?
Yeah.
그치,
Oh,
일부
yeah.
Let's go
얘기해야지.
into it.
Before we get into that, we can do the 1999 asset, please, Rue. Thank you. Let's do a platinum prize, Rue. He was waiting for
look at
it.
that. Look at that.
All right, 1,000 platinum before we get into it. Anything you want to say to preface? This is the Tech Rot stream.
Yeah, so I think
Sorry.
I love that it's just a tech rod stream.
it's a tech rot stream.
99's so big that it's just gonna
We got to chuck
Do
it
Tech
up.
Rot.
It's actually going to be a long stream because someone went over.
by 1 friggin' minute.
It's already 10 to 3.
It's already 10 to 3. We're doomed.
Is it really?
Oh man.
I hope you are all comfortable 10-0
I have to
in.
do like a bathroom break in the middle
I
of this.
know.
I can't even sit through a movie.
So, aliens are real. 000
Do you wake up in the night
001.
now?
Congrats,
All the
you won
time, all
1,000
the
platinum. Aliens are real.
I'm an old man, I'll tell you.
0001. Now let's talk about 1999 and what you can look forward to. Indeed. So perhaps you've heard of this update. If not, it's sort of our next big update. It's coming winter 2024, and we are going to do basically. Why don't you tell the month and then I'll work backwards?
Yeah, we
Jeff
do.
just did a stress sigh when you said
I
that.
know, I heard that.
Did you hear it? I
There's
just realized.
Big sigh.
She's
When you
just
said
like,
winter, I was hoping you were going to end there.
Oh, sorry. That's it.
do our best, team.
we need
Let's
a
그래도
just-
올해 안에
That was
나오겠지.
just a reflex.
Let's just do our
I
best.
know, I
Let's
know.
just do our best.
no, we're
We
doing great.
got this.
We're doing
Warframe
great.
1999 is coming to you
12월?
December
okay.
2024. And this is just a tidbit of what's coming in all of that, right?
So this is to
되게
say,
뭐가 많이
if you want
나온다?
to be ready to go the day it launches, you'll have to finish the Lotus
그치.
Eaters. It's
미역국
coming with
먹는 자.
Holvania, a brand new procedural level. It's coming with a new syndicate. It's
아,
coming
새로운
with a new,
신디케이트가 나온다고?
you know, vehicle, the Atomy Cycle. It's coming with new factions. It's coming with new missions, including Endless Capture, which we can
Endless
say like
Capture?
one or two words about if you want.
무한생포?
Yeah, it's a brand new idea. Basically, it's you're fighting an infested enemy, and every time you defeat him, he changes and evolves a little bit, and then you gotta track him back down, and he starts getting new abilities and such.
Yep. So it's an escalating mode where you got like that one target and boom, boom, boom. So hopefully you'll look forward to seeing more about that when it releases. We have a brand new Warframe site. 09.
진화하는
We have
적이다.
6 proto frames, skins included. We have the new adversary system of the Technosite Coda, cosmetics, and much more. So this is really a matter of, for today, for the October stream, so close to Halloween, we are going to be focusing on the tech rot side of 1999. And then for the November dev stream, we'll be talking more about the Scaldra. So that's like the themes for this stream. So today's theme is tech rot and miscellaneous, and then November stream will be Scaldra and miscellaneous. So
Are you going into Holvania a bit in the
Yes,
stream
yeah,
as well?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
I'm excited about
Just
that
a
too.
little bit. Endless, not endless Captura. Endless Capture.
Captura is already.
It is, yeah,
그치,
it's not an endless photo.
캡처라는
Although-
계속 찍어야지,
You gotta
그지?
take a photo every minute.
Photo booth of doom.
Yeah. And we don't want
You
to
know what? That doesn't sound that bad.
yeah, cool. But
Then
actually,
we add in an animation. And
have you played Pokemon Snap? You got to get like.
hell.
I have. I
So
have.
in it, we don't want to spoil too much because obviously there's a major story element to this update. There will be a quest, basically the moment you're ready to go.
퀘스트가
But we do
있겠죠?
want to tell you kind of the more core building blocks of the update,
안녕하세요.
which is to say it's not an open world. I have seen some confusion. I'm like, oh my god! But I think people that played the
아,
demo got a
오픈
pretty
월드가
good sense
아니라고,
that it
이번에는?
actually is using our procedural tile system. But one thing that some
그치,
tenor caught
타일
early
셋이
on in
다
the
정해져
trailer we
있더만.
just released is that there's seasons. So in order to keep
어?
the new tile set
this.
we're doing feel fresh, you'll have sort of a spring, a fall, a summer, and a winter. So you can expect to see the world of
어,
1999
계절이 추가가
across
된다고?
4 different seasons. So here's winter.
This one's coming for real life.
Yeah, I know. Here's like
That's
know,
spring.
actually.
spring, early spring,
Maybe.
the melt.
Melting, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, snow's melting.
This is summer.
음.
And then we
My
have
favorite.
fall. So you're going to really get a chance to see a different side of Holvania and this world that you are kind of entering into, and this will hopefully give you a bit more variety, a bit more interest in what actually might be going on. So that's something that the art team, level
계절마다
design
그러면
team,
뭐
and the
특별 미션이나
backend
이런 거
and coding
있으려나?
team have worked to put together to give you a
아니면
really
그냥
different
타일셋만
experience
그냥
across
모습만
the seasons
바뀌는
of
걸까?
1999.
봐봐야겠네 이거는.
So yeah, that's
Spring is giving me like my memory of Dark Sector.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's my memory of Dark Sector. Obviously didn't look anything nearly as good as that.
Yeah.
But that's my memory. It's like the palette of Dark Sector.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that the seasons are changing as well as the
Yes.
layout is changing. So
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, so we have they did a lot of cool stuff with like how do we get snow to work this way and like so really cool stuff from you know materials, environment, so and of course all the art and tech to go into it. So really excited about that. So that's sort of I would say like a main thing to expect with 1999 without spoiling too much.
Yeah, I see some questions about if it's synced to real life. It is not. Yeah. It's a good way to defer the work, right?
Canadian winters.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
see
want that.
summer next
Yeah,
week.
you don't want that.
But no.
Someone in chat is saying when is Zaku Prime releasing? Megan
November
said
13th.
November 13th.
Put in your
So,
calendar.
12월 13일.
there you go. I wonder if we'll get Party of Your Lifetime as a Soma chord. You will. We'll actually have, we can actually talk about that today as well.
Oh, cool.
Because it's kind of connected to, I don't know where
The
you want
boys, yeah.
The
go ahead.
boys.
그치,
Okay.
I mean,
나와야지.
you can't talk about Technosite Coda without talking about the boys.
That's right. So,
boys.
because this is a TechRot stream, we are going to talk about one of the TechRot enemy batches you'll fight, which
스칼드라랑
is the Technosite
테크롯이라는
Coda,
팩션이
which
나오는
are
거구나.
the, I guess, colloquially infested liches, which we would say adversaries.
Look, I was just reading
Yeah.
chat. Why
Actually,
is
you've been here for so many damn
아무래도
shorts.
기본
You've said
골자가
infested liches. Please. take it
임페한테
away.
감염된다라는
Finally,
골자기 때문에 비슷할 수밖에 없을 것
give
같아요.
the people what they want?
Yes.
And it looks
Ah.
so
Look
amazing.
how cool that is.
Beautiful
Oh my
designs.
god.
Yes.
And
아
this-
근데
and just-
모델링 잘
This is
뽑았다잉
Minky
애들.
that did the initials some of these designs.
So the initial batch that you saw
Yep.
in our tribute was
Yep.
kind of focusing on body
아,
parts,
그러네.
ears, teeth, hair,
Let's
eyeball.
see, yep.
Marco, our associate art director, took him to a more infested level once we knew we
Cool.
were going in on TechRot. And then
Oh, right on.
Nathan actually did the boy band version. So we had the
Oh, yeah.
monsters first.
Oh,
and
interesting.
so we actually only had the monsters.
아,
and then
그래?
it was
So did Nathan just look? Oh, what would this look like as a cute boy band member? Is that
it was kind of like
is that the process?
no, well, it was sort of like we wanted to do. Then we had the
그러니까
song.
먼저
Yeah.
Party of Your
테크노사이트
Lifetime.
코다 애들밖에
And, like,
없었는데
we had written bios for
사람들이 더 추가가 됐다는
all the
거잖아.
boys, and then it was like, okay, we need to make them as well. So we did.
아.
I
Because
saw.
they inform each other. Like
They
you can see
do,
the
yeah.
plaid on the sign.
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
festival
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I saw the question, which is how are they named? What's the naming system?
Oh,
Are you talking about that yet?
We can.
It shows everything though.
It does show everything. So the
아,
naming system
그래?
is like the other Lich or Nemesis systems. It is randomly generated, but it's based on
아,
90s
컴퓨터
computer
바이러스
viruses.
기반으로
So
나온다고?
it's like they're virus names. So
Aha.
they have the band member name.
Packet audio popping _chain dot.
Don't go to the screen because there's a
Oh,
few too many
shit.
placeholders.
Okay,
but
okay.
we do have randomly generated names, so they're all based
Are
on.
you sure?
번역 이거 AI 두 개
This is
돌린
pretty
겁니다.
obvious.
AI
This is
프로그램 두 개
without the UI.
돌려가지고
Without
만든
the UI.
거예요.
Okay.
So we'll come back.
This screen is
Don't
insane.
go
It's very
What
good,
I'm seeing right now is absolutely
hold on,
insane.
just
이거 한다고
Sorry,
15,000원 결제했어.
sorry, hold
He
on,
will.
hold on.
I promise you.
I'm
he'll
too
hurry back.
excited. I'm too hyper.
Okay,
okay.
so I think there's another slide.
We have the boys, so kind
Okay.
of which
Yeah.
boy is which.
한
Right.
달에
So Minky did the initial
8,000원짜리랑 한
sketches,
달에
and then we did the combo of.
또
I guess,
8,000원짜리 이렇게
if
해가지고.
we're gonna make them based on the boy band members, we need the boy band members. So if we know what they look like, and it was very much like a chicken and egg scenario. But between Nathan and Marco and the team, this is where we got with each member and sort of like distinguishing elements.
People are doing good. Like someone just said, like Trojan Zeke _exe
Yeah,
in
there you
chat.
got it.
아,
You got
저런
it.
식으로 나온다고?
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So this is Zeke. Next up.
So the shirt is folded into the thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Next up is Hard Drive, who's sort of like
아,
the,
옷을 입고 있네.
Is that the
입고
DJ
있긴.
guy?
넉마가 되긴
Hard Drive
했지만.
is like the jock archetype.
Yeah.
So he's got his hand stuck in a permanent bicep curl.
Like his real hand's up there,
Yeah.
but then his like
Permanently
infested
in.
hand.
You guys can-
Oh, I see it now. I see
Like
it
he's
now.
permanently in a bicep curl.
So
And
cool.
he's
Atrophied.
Yeah. And then we have
is wicked.
Drill Bit, who has the curly hair. So he's very much
iconic.
he's like hair goth.
Yes.
Ah.
The chains are
The
still
chains
there.
are still
저
there.
곱슬머리를
Yep.
저렇게
And then
표현한
we have-
Does
거구나.
the brain come out
Yeah,
the
and then
top?
DJ Rom, who has like so much electronics in his kit. So his is based on sort of the ears archetype, and then you can see the CD, the Walkman became a part of him.
아,
And
팔에
then last
워크맨
one-
달려있네.
Miyazaki-esque.
Yeah,
That one almost.
A little bit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Last but not least is Packet,
Packet.
who's got
Packet.
the eyeball as a head. So
Amazing. And
Tamagotchi.
is that a not patent? It's
it's a patent pending,
untrademarked
untrademarked hardware.
handheld
Yeah.
console.
Yep.
Yes.
Untrademarked.
Yeah. So this is the TechnoSite Coda group. So there's 5 personalities. So yeah, I'm not sure how you want to bounce around here, but I'm happy to give an overview, or do you
Yeah, I think we'll go
Oh.
overview first.
Okay.
Look at the
And
screen
then
here.
we'll show the
배우
screen,
보여주면 또
and then
좋지.
we'll go into kind of how you would even get one in 1999.
Sure. So with the TechnoSite Coda system, what you can expect is sort of a cousin to the existing adversary systems. One of the things that you can expect with this system is when you get your TechnoSite Coda, so the one that gets bound to your account, there's a guaranteed cosmetic. So
보장된-
cosmetics there's more variety. It's not
보장된
just ephemeras,
장식품이
so you
있다고?
could get a floof, you could get a band poster.
오.
So each one
이
will
페메라뿐만이
always come with a
아니라
cosmetic, so
플루퍼랑
there'll never be
토스터?
sort of an
개꿀인데?
cosmetic
라온이
piece
어서
of,
오세요. 반갑습니다.
you know,
Reward
lich or
of some sort,
reward,
yeah.
exactly. Another major change you can expect with
이
this
페메라
system
말고도
is it's
그러면
actually going
수집품이
to be
좀 더 많다는
token-based
거구나.
as opposed to they have the weapon, which is to say every time you get a TechnoSite Coda, you'll get enough
큰.
infested bits to buy a given weapon you
아,
want.
구매
But sometimes
형식이야?
you'll get more, so the more you
아,
play,
그래?
sometimes if you only do 2 liches, you might have enough tokens for 3 weapons. So there's a little randomness in how many tokens they have, but you'll be able to use those to buy
천장
the
시스템이네.
infested lich weapon you want from one of the Proto-Frame syndicate members. So those are 2
신디케이트
kind
멤버.
of
아,
big
신디케이트
differences there.
새로 나온다고
A
했지?
third one that is just to kind
People
of
like that. I think they're like. I like the choice that,
Yes.
that gives them
So
instead of the
you'll get some
RNGesus part, right?
Yeah, so you'll get some. Now there still will be random, like similar to how Ergo Glast handles the tenant weapons, that they're sort of on like a 4-day schedule with random stats. That will still be part. We're still balancing how
아.
often that will reset.
테넷
But at the very least, you'll be
근접무기랑
able to get the
페록스
weapon you
같은
want every
시스템이구나.
time, just due to it being on a manifest.
아.
Then.
퍼센트
from there,
억가는 없겠네,
one
그러면.
thing to note is it's not going to use any Requiem stuff. It's going to feel similar. Like I said, it's a cousin,
레퀴엠을 아예 안
but
쓴다고?
your Requiem mods and Requiem relics are for the Origin system, and then in 1999 you'll get new stuff to work with the computer
아예 새로운
viruses,
시스템으로
you need
간다는 거구나.
antivirus software, but of
You have to
course
install Winamp.
you have to install.
You gotta get Napster going.
Exactly.
한국으로 따지면 V3랑 알약으로 지금 어떻게 하겠다는 거 아니야? 개웃기네.
Speaking of getting viruses on your Windows
Yeah,
computer.
I know. I can't even tell you how many. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so brutal.
So the loop itself is, it really takes place in 1999 content, and it does bleed over into our timeline in the Origin system, like you saw at TennoCon this year. So that Railjack showdown in the Origin system with the stadium, that's all in the now, and then 1999 is sort of where you do all your dirty work. So
더러운 일?
in a hopefully simple enough terms, if you don't really know how our lich system works, this is probably
아
kind
근데
of
리치 시스템이랑 아예 다르고 테넷 근접무기식으로 간다고 하면
I do
이거
apologize, but
퍼센트
what you can
높게
look forward
나오면
to is
서버
cosmetics will be
터지겠는데
guaranteed,
그날?
and you will be able to get tokens to get the weapons you want after you
그날
finish the loop. You will be able to
199
kill or convert,
홀반이야
and
막
most
채널
of the
69개
gameplay takes
생기고 막
place
그럴
with
거
new
아니야.
stuff in 1999. No requiem relics.
그래도 레퀴엠 모드 안 쓴다고 하니까 그건 참
Is that
괜찮은 것 같네요.
Because you can't pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
But
Makes sense.
let's go to Megan's gameplay, and you can see that she actually has generated a
The best boy.
I've been
she-
hypnotized by this.
Yeah,
This is, I know, like the animation
Yeah.
and just the dangly nastiness of it
아
all.
좀 징그럽긴
It's so
하다.
gross and scary.
Yeah, so this is Megan. She has Packet as her front man.
Look at him.
So Packet is currently her front man for her band. The supporting band members are, of course, going to be a threat for you, and you'll have to take down the gang. So in this case, Megan would know similar, like how much progress she has, does she have, like what cosmetic they have, and that way, if you want to trade, you'll know, and if you want to get their tokens, you can do that too. So this is
저
this is
제일
the
가운데
technocyte
있는 애는 좀
coda.
귀여운데 제일 왼쪽이랑 제일 오른쪽에 있는 애는 조금 징그러운 것 같아요. 또 제일 오른쪽에 날아다니는 애가 조금 그래.
Stop.
And who? Sorry, what's the name of the guy, the jock?
I know.
Is he
Hard drive.
punching
Hard
his head
drive.
when he gets too far out of his body?
Yeah.
His head goes.
Yeah, and then he
That
punches it back
punches it,
in.
yeah.
Scott Johnson.
He's going crazy. Look at him.
Yeah, he punches his head when it gets too far out of his body. Very important.
몸에서
It is
너무
very
떨어지면
Yeah.
머리를
So
친다고?
this is actually, and that eye changed.
We're getting a
yesterday.
lot of smashes and not a lot of passes.
That's right. That's right.
Chad,
Terrible.
stop.
That's right.
Chat, you are terrible.
Stop, Chad. Stop. But that is the sort of top level of all things Technocyte Coda.
Whoa, wait.
But wait.
어?
Well, wait, there's more.
Oh, is there
What is
steak
there?
knives as well?
Maybe some more animations on our front man.
Yes. Okay. So let's take a look at Zeke. Technocyte
Zeke.
edition.
Very cool, yeah.
So he's walking.
오.
Oh, spaghetti arms.
Yep.
오.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Dodge, retreat.
What a nightmare to implement, I bet.
I know.
The rigging
오.
is
와 가운데 팔로 공격하는 거야? 명체 달린 팔로?
gonna have a payday with that.
Behave,
야.
everyone. Behave yourselves.
Oh my god.
아.
Behave yourselves.
That animation was asking
아
for it.
조금 징그럽긴
well,
하다.
yeah.
That is a
움직임이
little bit of a taste into the
잘
variety for these
만들었다.
personalities. So hopefully you can look forward to
그치.
those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They're
The
all.
intricacy of that character to animate.
Yeah.
Poor
애매하게
Jay Baker.
징그러우면
The
좀
locator
별론데 이렇게
counts.
확실하게
Oh.
만들면 좀 괜찮다고
A
생각하는데.
J. Baker
Yeah,
salute.
salute to Jay Baker. Man.
Animation team.
Oh, the
crushing
rigging,
it.
the rigging must have been
Yeah.
annoying to do
I saw
that.
some for Packet and all them, and I was.
Someone said
Yeah.
what I see in the fridge at 3 a.m.
That's the moldy spaghetti.
5 devs, 5 liches. Who's who?
You call it packet?
You call it pocket?
Hard drive, of course.
Hard drive.
I want to be
Yeah.
Zeke. I want to have a nice
I wonder if
hair.
we're kind of in
I want to
order
have nice
from
long
the,
hair.
Are we in
from
order?
the Lich lineup, from the in-game one.
Oh, that
I think
means
we're
I'm
kind of in
Zeke
order.
then.
We're kind
Yeah.
of in
그러니까
order. The
전
in-game
좋은
one.
것 같아요. 그래서
Oh, what I had. Packet.
You had
Yeah,
packet,
there you go.
yeah.
There you go. What else do you have for assets?
Weapons.
Oh.
We gotta go through their weapons.
Okay, so before I think we've
그래.
yeah, so basically
뭐 나오냐
we'll
이번에
we'll tell
무기?
you all what are
그치,
the Coda
코다 무기.
weapons coming with this update. Before we do, just want to kind of remind people of the steps. You get your Lich and you do all the stuff in 1999, and then the boss fight in the Railjack system. So you'd be wise to have a Railjack if you don't.
아 레일잭도 준비해야 한다.
Classic Lich
For the showdown, yep.
adversary
Cool.
situation.
All right.
Cool. So what are the weapons that this
그래서
group-
무기 모임
Could they be
이번에.
infested weapons?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Would it
Pablo
make
says
sense?
mayhaps.
Can I get a Tord so I can put my Tord in Karn?
This is not.
아 토리드는 나오면 안 되지. 토리드 인카논이
Alright,
너무
so we
센데.
have-
What do
At
we
this
got?
current moment, 13
13개.
Holy.
초기 출시치고
Start
되게
out
많은데.
strong, Rue.
All right.
Are we just gonna go for it?
We got the
해마.
Do we
Yeah,
want to say?
similar to other batches, essentially we're doing 10 that are basically bringing them up to
10개 배치하고
a
있는데.
tougher level with this version,
Yeah.
the Coda version.
And you don't need to farm any mutagen for this one.
That's true.
Oh, jeez.
그치
Keep
뮤타젠
going,
메스가 중요했지
And there's 3
해마는.
entirely new ones.
Oh my god,
아
that's gonna be
스포르티
busted.
트릭스,
Keep going, Ro.
Synapse.
시냅스,
Catabolist. Wait, let's let chat guess. the next.
카타볼리스트.
What's another secondary, chat? Anybody? Infested secondary?
Yeah, what could it be?
그래.
they're reacting?
뭐죠 뭔데?
It's so fast.
It's so bad.
Looking for Tysus. There it is.
Looking for
Winner.
That could be a
Tysus.
boy band member name.
Tysus.
I'm Tysus. I don't know what else to say.
It's just my name. Okay.
Tyson.
You're about to do the full pose too. I was like,
Shame. Okay.
Tysus. All right, we got some melees.
Cost assist.
Oh, bring that back out.
Haruto. My fave.
히로도?
Meyer. That is like the first infested weapon we
마이어.
Yeah.
마이어
did.
괜찮다.
Oh my god.
And last but not least, Pathosis.
Hey.
But as Pablo mentioned, we're
Ceratonin.
going to have 3 new ones.
Yep.
One of them is what I believe to be a pizza cutter inspired.
피자
Oh my
커터?
god.
Confirm or
Probably a
deny?
daily weapon, I suppose you might.
Confirm or deny? It's a pizza
피자
cutter.
커터?
If it
그
is,
이거
it also
돌리는
has a
거
pizza
말하는 건가?
smasher and a pizza poker.
It's multifaceted. Yes, yes.
As
Many
most
things.
pizzas are.
Yes. Yeah, so
아예
these are
그러면
3
얘는
plus
오리지널이
these
없고
familiar ones that
새로
you know are
나오는
gonna be
무기인가
part of
보네.
the Coda weapons.
Yes. So we took infested weapons and ones that have
아,
kind of
굴
been
쏠
here as
su도
long as some
있겠다.
of us.
Yeah.
그러네.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We old. But yes, so these
I think
are.
all of us on this.
I know.
panel, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Wheel.
Yep. Pizza cutter is a new saw. We'll see.
어?
All right, so we got
새
the
톱이래.
Coda side of
굴
things
쏘고
from
아닌가
that
봐.
tech rot perspective, but we also have the faction itself, and then infested enemies getting a little bit of a lift.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of enemies.
적들이 엄청 많다.
You've seen some of them in like the demo, like just the runner.
임팩
Charger,
울소?
CRTs.
the ancient,
그럴 수도
yeah.
있겠다. 아 근데
Even
그
those are changing some. I don't know what.
We're gonna start with runner.
글레이브
Okay.
나와줬으면
So this is the
좋았겠는데
explosive runner.
I
사실
love these. So good.
글레이브류를
So
되게
the
좋아하는데
explosive runner right now, like the
그래서
one you
세라타
know in
조금
game,
기대하고
just kinda
있었는데.
runs next to you, vibrates and explodes. This guy
오,
instead
모임.
does a cannonball. He still does the. If you're close to him, he still do the explosion.
오
but,
모임.
otherwise, he'll do the.
아
cannonball.
패소시스트가 글레이브예요? 아 그래? 어.
And then the
안 써본
ancient is
무기라
getting,
Right, the ancient.
글레이브인지
is,
몰랐나
getting
보다,
touch-up. So
제가.
essentially, the ancient
패소시스트가 글레이브요?
has a few abilities. Has
좋다
that one.
좋다.
I call it the ballerina. Does that one.
looks like he's like.
So if you get close to him, he will electrocute you,
Uh-oh.
and then he does the slam. There's the
Oh.
triple slam that just kind of to smash you around.
오 공격 패턴이 조금
So
다양하네요.
what we wanted, universal, generally the ancients have been a little problematic in terms of telegraphs. It's always been very hard to kind of tell what they're doing.
패소시스트가
So
글레이브였구나.
we really wanted to emphasize the animations on this one so you could see what was
Someone
happening.
called it the tickle monster.
Yep. Yep.
So we actually, some of the effort that we're making for this ancient, we're actually going to bring back into the older ancient family. We're actually kind of creating a new one, but it's kind of splitting. So there's going to be 4, and we're kind of revamping all of them to change it so
개편하고
that
있다고?
the energy drain that they have and the kind of like how you get toxin, which right now that toxin is pretty deadly. All of that will basically have better telegraphs so that you can actually react to what they're doing.
Awesome.
Nice.
We have a couple new infested Techrod enemies that we want to show first. I can't pronounce it.
Oh, try.
Brachiolis.
That is-
브라킬리오스 테이오?
Okay.
Except that's not his name.
Because we moved on that the sentients of the list names, not the.
아 또 발음하기 어려운 적이 나왔구만.
That's not his name.
That is not his
I
name.
worked so
No.
hard.
The problem is this one has changed names so much that even I don't know the name. It's like Udululi or something like that. I think the latest
that.
one.
이름이 엄청 많이 바뀌나
It should be
보네.
that.
So,
We have a little video as well.
The animation
Yeah,
is
let's-
so good.
Yeah,
음,
here,
다
we're
봅시다.
ready.
Ready for it.
새로 나오는 적.
It's actually based off something from Deimos.
yeah.
Ish. That,
Undausen?
that didn't get
Yeah,
a.
from one of the guys that you hunt.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love that kind of like
Oh.
bladder thing.
Yeah, the bladder thing
와 와.
is
So wild.
it's filthy.
Yeah,
와
so the bladder
잠깐만.
allows him to float a little bit. There he goes.
와 공중 공격도 해.
Do a little bit of
미쳤다.
an aerial attack.
I love that. That is so
Chases
cool.
you.
뭔데?
He's like a dog. He's
Yeah.
coming
Wow,
after
it
you.
looks so cool. And in that
되게
environment, it's, like,
괜찮은데?
really wild too.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So he's coming. Look out for him. Codex scanners, be ready.
The best. That's so cool.
And then I think we're gonna show
Babao.
concept for the babao.
Babao.
봐봐.
Babow.
This is the babao.
Look at all
He'll
these
be,
veins.
어 그러니까
big
방금
boy.
걔 좀 귀엽지 않았어?
Yeah.
뛰어댕기는 게 좀
He
귀엽던데?
kind of walks as you're seeing him there, but also can stretch the legs and be a pretty
Jay
tall
Baker.
boy. And it's meant to be a bit more of a rare threat that you find
Babow.
against the infested.
It's almost confusing to look at. It's so
It is,
it's got so many eyes and
Legs.
Yeah, it's like,
dangly,
what am I looking
leggy
at?
things. Like,
It has cell phones all over the place.
Yeah.
It's making calls.
사방에 핸드폰이
That's
있다고?
who's calling you about your warranty. It's him.
Babao.
Babow.
really,
All his
really.
phones.
That's my missed calls.
Yeah.
I see. Cool.
얘는 근데 이름이 너무 귀엽다.
Alright.
바바우.
Moving a little bit away from tech rot for a moment.
This is the tech part, not the rot part.
There you go. Oh my god, I like it.
One thing that folks noticed, maybe not, if you go to Megan's gameplay,
Oh, don't do it.
you might see what Amir is playing. So one thing we're doing with 1999 in the hub as a social space for people to kind
아
of interact
홀반이야
with the world,
쇼핑몰이죠?
we're actually working on some co-dev with Sumo, who are making a playable arcade game that's,
어?
I want to say era appropriate, but it was 1999, so the arcade games would have been from earlier. So it's like really like deeply
미니게임
thought
나오는
out
거야,
for-
그러면?
the game isn't from 1999, but it's what would have been in an old arcade in 1999. So
Shall we?
introducing Caliber Chicks. This is a fully from the game.
Oh.
오 모임.
Can you go away from my game for 1 second then? Because it's gotta have sound.
It needs
Give me a sec,
sound.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
It might be because
Are we
the
muted right now? or
like
something?
is the game.
We're
모임?
about to find out.
진짜
Is the game
미니게임이
just
나오는
straight
거임?
up?
We're about to find
I'm
out.
just wondering
아니
if the,
게임기
might
나올
be
때
the
저런 거
computer.
나오면
Yeah, I think it's the
좋겠다라고는
computer. Yeah,
생각했는데
it's
진짜
yeah.
나오는
Thanks,
건가?
Okay. We have a mini game coming.
Hold,
we have a
chat.
mini game.
It's worth it, I
hold,
swear.
hold.
It's worth it.
I see question chat. AX52 wins it coming back.
It's coming back in 1999. One of the
그치
vendors will have it.
AX52는 드롭스
I saw a few of those questions.
19
Yep,
때
No?
나온다고
Okay.
하네요.
You're just gonna have to go without sound.
드롭스
Sorry.
못 받은
Oh,
사람들이 꽤
Derringer-
있었어. 뉴비분들
Is that
요즘
right?
새로 시작한 분들이 AX52를 못 받았거든.
Oh. It's okay. We can make our own sound.
아 그쵸 미니 게임이 뭐 아예 없진 않으니까.
Okay, it's a mini game. It's a mini game.
We're saving the day.
Hold that thought. Don't let it
해피
leave your RAM.
제피르였나? 그거
you
막
say what they're
제피르로
into?
점프하는 그
Maybe
게임도
they
있긴
can
했고.
Okay, welcome to a world.
Of course.
Welcome to a world with Jillian and Lillian Killian. They have to stop Anna Key from taking over the world. Will you play as Jillian or will you play as Lillian? The Killian twins are ready, guns blazing, to take back Caliber Chicks 2.
Did you have that prepped?
No,
레베카 너무 이런 거 잘하는 것 같아.
Show it,
되게
show it, just show it.
웃겨.
All right.
it's fine. I just did the audio for you. So there will be leaderboards, and there will be, for you to be the best Caliber Chicks player in the world. Megan, who are you gonna pick?
Oh my god, it's such a hard choice.
Yeah, I wonder.
Are you gonna be the ginger?
We knew you were a Lillian. We knew.
Come on, come on.
You can't bite it. You're trying to. But
Yeah. So you can look forward to playing Caliber Chicks 2.
Oh, you're not gonna play?
No, there's
Can I have my New Year's romance option with maybe one of these instead?
Ooh.
Just talking.
Maybe.
Is there? How far along is this?
It's totally playable.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do it
아.
I wanted to see it.
아.
until
Okay.
you've behaved.
Well, the start screen looks awesome.
Yes,
It
so
does.
look forward to that as part of 99.
Yes, and as well, introduced at TennoCon was Ollie's Crash Course, voiced by James Conlon.
Awesome.
And the team is working towards making this also a playable arcade game. It's not going to be in 1999; it'll be in an update after that. But
그
we are
이후에?
going to get James Conlon back very soon
Yes.
to record
that's
some
awesome.
voice lines. So we'll see him. What's that?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
All is coming from inside the
Yeah,
house.
he's got a little Make-A-Wish
Oh, yeah, there he is.
plaque
Yep,
there.
yep.
So we will be
Fantastic.
working with James in a professional recording capacity, so he can bring us more
Yeah.
voice. It's we're recording next week, so
그
Very
제임스라는
exciting.
친구가
Soon you'll
텐노콘
be
때
able to play,
봤던 그 친구죠.
Ollie's Crash Course.
yes.
At an update
올렸나?
after 1999.
Fantastic.
All right. if I were a drifter in 1999,
This is the question on many inquiring minds want to know.
what might one wear?
What would you wear in 1999 if your
might-
drifter went
important.
back?
It's very important.
Important.
Yes.
Very important.
아,
What
코스메틱
What
관련된
were
거
you
나오나
wearing in
보구나 이제.
1999?
Uh-oh.
Definitely
장식품.
Doc Martens.
Okay, we have just the thing for you.
Definitely Doc
그래
Martens.
199 테마 장식품은 나와야지.
Okay.
I was just
규모가
wearing
큰
a jacket back
건데.
then.
Probably
I've
wearing
seen
here.
yours.
Probably
I've
wearing
seen
규모가
yours.
큰 업데이트인데 이런 거 나와줘야지.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well,
한번 봐봅시다
1999 is going
장식품.
to come with a handful of drifter outfits that are fit for the era. And first, what
어?
if you're an athletic individual?
this is the
Who
athlete.
requested this one?
Not me. I'm not an
Those
athlete.
colors.
me.
Those colors are
Don't look at
suspicious.
me.
색깔 너무 튀는 거 아니야?
Liger.
염색 가능하겠지?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got
도색
some 90s
가능하겠죠?
fashion that will be coming in the 1999 update. So your drifter could
이거
wear
한국
this.
일진들 형광 바지
Maybe they
입는 거
wanna be a little
그런
more
느낌이잖아.
military.
오 이거 괜찮다.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Yeah.
오.
So we got some.
Like
Whoa,
the
what's
bottom.
up?
멋있는데?
What's that?
That's a cosmetic.
짱
New
멋있는데?
accessories, lot strap on.
아 이거 되게 괜찮은 것 같아요. 밀리터리.
Look
오.
at that. That's just showing.
아
you.
저 오른쪽 아래 모임.
Did you not know?
어? 고글.
Y2K,
This
some
stuff isn't
accessories.
coming. Not all
아
this will be
고글
coming.
액세서리.
Just as a heads up.
Sure.
Whatever. I'm showing it anyway.
They're working on some cosmetics.
Yeah.
And then we have Reb's favorite, the goth outfit.
오.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
괜찮다.
So this fit is coming as well for.
This would be 80s.
어,
for
괜찮은데?
Me,
Yeah,
for me.
it's just kind of like alt-earth fashion, so you can look forward to all these coming, except for the ones that I said weren't coming in 1999.
나쁘지
Why
않은
don't we
것
take a
같은데?
closer look at goth?
Let's
just
take
for
a closer
fun.
look at goth.
Just for fun.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so this is some of the,
The 3D models.
yep.
shit.
So Adele and the character
오.
art team has been working on this with their
저 가운데 그
I
눈깔
think
박혀
there
있는
were
거는
a few more folks
아.
involved. But yeah, that's it in Arsenal in engine.
Whoa.
저 기본으로
Yeah,
박혀 있는
yeah.
것보다는
So-
CG로 저거
Awesome.
느낌 내는 거면 더
So-
좋았을 것
The
같은데.
Entrati eye is
Oh, I love
Very
that.
cool.
Yeah.
엔트라티
Great.
능력구나.
Holy
And the
shit.
boots, would you have worn those?
오.
Yes, in the 80s, yes. When
Okay.
I was having my
아니, 뭐
skinny
나쁘지
puppy
않은데?
face.
되게 괜찮은 것 같아요.
Yeah.
일상복
Still have it.
And then
느낌으로
that's
나온
the
것도
headpiece.
거의 처음 아닌가 워프레임에서?
So you can really look forward to that, and you can get it with one of the. Actually,
Wow.
this is all market items, and these will be available for platinum for you.
아,
to purchase in
플래티넘으로
1999,
구매할 수
and your
있다고?
drifter
어,
can look
개꿀.
that cool.
Beautiful.
You got some metal
일상복으로 나오는
rings.
그런 느낌이라
Does
더
anyone
괜찮은 것
ever had an
같은데?
emo phase like me is currently living?
Yep.
I never had an
아 근데
athlete phase
디자인이
per
좀
se.
특이하긴 하다.
I never did either.
But I know some people did, so that's what
근데
I
되게
think an
괜찮다.
athlete looks like. They wear
아
bright
저
colors
눈깔만
and
없고
tight
저기 가운데다가 시질 박았으면 훨씬 좋았을 것 같은데. 저기 기분으로
and
박혀
there
있는
is
거면
another
조금
one missing from that pile. That is, as I mentioned earlier, our Quest to Conquer Cancer $130,000
Yes.
raise reveal. So
Ooh, okay.
if you want to know and see what that is, once we get to 130, it shall be revealed for everyone. And I think you're going to like that one a lot. And yeah, we'll
뭐
get there.
And we
공개하려나?
are working on male, female versions of each
Yes.
of those.
Yep.
Cool.
The silhouette will be more appropriate for either option,
Either option, cool.
depending on what you want to pick.
Yep.
But that's not all.
That is not all.
That is not all. Actually announced at TennoCon, we said that we were doing a TennoGen 1999 edition.
Yes.
And y'all cooked real quick and gave us some crazy options. And I'm so excited that we have 5 coming in 1999. Rue, here's the boys. Look at them.
That's Letty.
I don't want to close my eyes.
아 트리니티.
Sorry.
Microphone. Yeah, okay, I see.
This is not karaoke. All right.
Yep.
We have some
Game earrings.
some game earrings. I believe this is the Frame Friend earring from Ventral
이건 조금
Hound.
별로.
That
Incredible.
is.
너무
that was a big
크지 않나?
surprise when you went around and you revealed the earring. I was like, I almost fell out of my chair. Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Look at that.
너무
That is
크지 않아?
amazing.
You could have a
Okay.
little
Alright.
guy in your ear.
Okay.
Here we have
Stop.
the Millennium Visor by
뭐요,
Traveling
선캡이요?
Merchant and Therion Drex. Sorry if I said that wrong.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool. We have
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
this
아
is
난
Butterfly
뒤
Wings
얘네
by
디자인
NC3.
감각을 잘 모르겠어.
Real chill.
Love it.
Love that.
Someone says Joe Taro. Yep.
What's this guy doing?
어 이건
Yeah, I
괜찮다.
like this.
This is the Croroid, sorry, Eye accessory by Ernix.
눈을 저당 잡혔나?
Again.
And Trotty needs to be kitted out with one of those
Yeah.
in each eyes.
He needs to steal that fashion.
Very cool.
And then,
오 헤드셋.
what's he listening to?
That's so cute.
오
We got
헤드셋
the,
괜찮다.
F19 Condrox headphones by
오
Master.
헤드셋
That is so
괜찮다.
sick. So these are all 10
어,
items.
All
좋은데?
10
Wow.
Incredible artists cooking it up for
Yeah, we're
$19.99.
Thank you.
They, like immediately, he was like, I got you.
아 콩코드 바즈 선글라스
Five
같다고요?
Caballeros.
색깔이 좀 비슷하긴 해.
He's way more gruff.
There you
Yep.
go. Coming
Cool.
to $19.99. All right.
근데 방금 마지막에
You might
있었던
have
거
noticed
되게
I was ready for
괜찮다.
a hot
didn't
minute.
헤드폰.
notice, actually. I wondered if anyone in chat would.
Okay,
헤드폰
well,
있으면
actually, I'm so sorry,
되게
Rue.
좋아.
We really need audio for this.
Oh, really?
Don't want me to relaunch? Is this me? Okay, I can
아
restart
The PC.
근데 아까 마지막에 보여줬던 헤드셋은
Are you
진짜
getting any
탐나는데요?
audio from the PC?
텐노젠이라고 하던데
Oh.
되게
Okay.
살만은 할
Okay,
것
we'll
같아.
stall. Okay, these are the proto frames. There's 6 of them. They're called this Hex as their syndicate. What we revealed so
헥스라고
far
불리는
about each of these
신디케이트다.
is that what have we revealed so far? There is something called the Gemini skin. So each one of these is also a skin for their respective warframe.
그렇죠?
You've seen Aoi in action from Tokyo Game Show with her emote, legendary emote switching between. You showed some Arthur last night on primetime.
We
And they
did.
showed it at TennoCon. Today
그치?
we're going to show you 2 more.
Yes.
Someone in chat has an interesting comment. Amir's
개
spike
더.
is very shiny in the photo.
Your eye going there is not our.
I'm just reading chat. I'm just reading chat.
I'm just reading chat. He puts his hands up. And then
천년
Quincy
퍼즐?
is a Gemini skin for Site 09, the new Warframe, who you'll learn more about on the November dev stream. But today we're going to show you 2 more of these more in
아
depth. If we have
유튜브
sound,
지금
maybe we
딜레이가
will, maybe we won't.
엄청나네.
Watching Rue panic.
Rue is.
시즈건 어때?
Yeah.
Maybe Soulframe is stealing our sound?
You're welcome.
Maybe Soulframe, maybe it was X Audio. Maybe it crashed once more.
Is the game still open? Oh.
Windows is getting it, but I'm not getting it.
No one's getting it. No one's getting it. We'll work on it.
Actually, you know who's getting it? The proto frames, because there's a romance system.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
So
Well,
that.
that was a little low.
I'm sorry, Miss-
유튜브
Mr.
쪽이 좀
Highlight.
많이
I'm
딜레이가
reading the
되네.
chat. I wasn't sure what he's referring to.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so the romance system, boo Reb, hey, don't boo me, I'm right.
It's happening.
The romance system comes into play as part of your, oh, caps lock is on.
I
Got
can't
IT support
control
coming
it.
in.
아우 스티브.
IT is going. Don't boo me.
아 미안.
Only you're allowed to boo me.
I bet you.
비난하면 안 되죠?
Yeah, it is
죄송합니다.
I can't get my drops, try harder.
Oh. Very well.
Oh, now they're, okay, let's just chat. I have a design problem that I just realized.
Okay.
We can just talk about it on stream.
Sure. What's up?
Are we going to make the Coda weapons take 5 forma to get to 40, like just to keep precedent?
That's how they always have worked, right?
Yeah.
So
I saw people
let's see
asking.
what they react.
I saw people saying, "Oh, that's going to take 65 forma," because they did the math. So
damn them and their math.
no, it's fine. I had
아
not. but,
유튜브
like, I don't
쪽이
know.
딜레이가
Like, that's how they
너무
work, so
크다.
this-
So are you discussing whether you should tell them?
No, if we what we should do.
They've been told.
What we should do.
You can make them just level 30 weapons and you don't get the extra capacity.
Yeah, you don't get the extra capacity and you don't get the extra mastery. So that's the trade-off, I think. But then people like
65 form is fine. Please make them level 30.
40, 40,
Forma
40.
frame,
I honestly don't know if
60
there's
forma
a.
slight.
I think no decision's going to make everyone happy.
Yeah, of course. There's veterans here that can spend 64 minutes nothing. And
Yeah.
others are
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Yeah, 40. People want 40.
Make it 100.
I think 40 is okay. I think we'll keep the
Yeah, I think
precedent.
그치.
I think we're going to keep it 40.
40이 낫지
Make it
차라리.
level 50.
So actually, if you start farming your platinum, how many days would that be? No, you couldn't build
Okay,
65. You could get close. Start building your your formas now. Start right now. Start
You
building.
gotta have at least like 5.
Yeah, I think
in
we'll
your
stick
account.
with the 40 precedent.
그치
At least
40으로 하는 게
that's kind of
나아
like the vibe
레벨은.
of those weapons.
That is the
It's
vibe.
always been-
Okay, so if you're watching from the design team, please make them have 40
Oh.
ranks.
I'm pretty sure we already did.
I know, but I just want to make sure that's discussed because we didn't actually address that. So that is happening, confirmed. Breaking news from the DevStream 182. We are going with
Yeah,
40 rank weapons for the Technosite Coda. You can clip that for your Twitch or YouTube or TikTok.
다심
reels.
랭크라고 하네요.
Not 41. Don't push your luck. we're gonna reset the PC. Okay, we're gonna keep talking then.
Do you want me to do
Do a rant.
Trinity? I can do that with
Oh yeah, Trinity. You saw Letty on
Megan?
the yeah.
Hi.
He can talk Trinity.
Yeah,
I don't even need the slides.
you don't need
Yeah,
the slides?
no.
All right, Trinity
Oh?
rework. Let's talk. Yay.
So we
트리니티
announced we were
리워크한다고?
doing, two reworks or retouches is what I'm calling them, because they're a little lighter than something like Inaros or Caliban that we really changed a lot of things. So we're doing Nyx and we're doing Trinity. Today we're going to talk about Trinity. We'll talk about Nyx on the
November.
11월 1일 날 닉스.
next November. Okay, that's we did it just for the alliteration, totally not because it wasn't ready. So for Trinity, we're changing a few things. Her passive is entirely changing. Her new passive essentially gives.
텐노전부터 텐노콘부터 얘기했던 거는 알고 있어요. 근데 이제
that is scales based on your max energy. So the more energy you have, like the more max energy you have,
It doesn't need to
the
be
more health.
filled.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
have to
if I have a prime flow on, maybe I have 700 energy.
Yep.
You would get 350 health, no matter what. Well, it's half
Yeah.
of 700.
So everyone gets a little bit more health.
텐노콘
Then
때부터
for
얘기는
her one,
있었어요.
You'll notice a little bit of a pattern here.
트리니티랑
We're
닉스
making it so
같은
you can
경우에는
cast it while you're moving. We're increasing the duration. I'm going to say those two things a lot of times during this whole rant. We're also
최대
making it so Well of Life
에너지로
now protects the life of people in the range. So basically, if an ally or yourself die near a Well of Life, the Well of Life consumes that death and saves you. And it has a cooldown on the person that got saved, so you'll be fine. What?
Steve is. Yes.
It's okay.
So it'll protect you from death. I did say already.
You can move while you cast it.
You can move.
Increase duration from 12 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, and basically you can cast 3 at once now instead of just 1 at a time.
Yep.
Then for her 2, obviously that's always been her strongest ability, so we didn't really change it a ton. What we did, similarly, I'm going to repeat the same thing. You can cast it while moving. And now the duration, before you always wanted to have negative duration so that the pulses come out fast. We're still keeping that because we know you guys love it.
아무래도
But if your duration is
트리니티의
positive, you actually get extra
그
pulses
힐러
of
포지션은
energy.
계속 가져가는
So before
것
it was
같아요.
actually a bad thing if you put extra duration. Now it will be a positive because you
팀을
get just more
위한
energy out.
그런 느낌이 크긴 하네,
For her
확실히.
link, casting while moving.
솔플보다는 팀으로 했을 때 훨씬 좋게 만드는 것 같아요. 지금 제가 봐도 그 방향성이.
Functionality and the number of targets you can link to increases based on your power strength. And then finally for her fourth, for blessing, the duration is increased as well. All of her durations were really short, so that really helps. And I think on that one the only other
그렇죠.
thing
서퍼 아닌데도 군대한테 이득
Make
주는
sure the
법이
damage
많긴 하지.
resistance buff is not lost.
최근
when
같은
we
경우에는
cast.
there's like a
단테라던가
little gap
제이드라던가
when you cast
그런
it right
애들도
now live,
있으니까.
so sometimes people on the recast end up dying because they lose the buff during that, so we're not extending the
지금
DR
파블로
to
하는
last
말
during that.
솔직히 30%도 이해 안
We're
돼.
also touching the
이건 나와봐야 알 것
the
같아.
augment for that one, and
리워크
for
관련된
energy
거는
vampire,
확실한
we're
건.
giving them some buffs.
Yeah, we got audio. So now that you've heard all about the changes coming to Trinity's kit, perhaps this makes some of the Letty appeal greater if you didn't already love her. Up to you to choose who you fall in love with.
아우,
But
스티브.
let's go through Letty.
Speaking of Letty,
Letty.
아
Thanks,
스티브 저
Pablo.
마이크
Appreciate
막
you doing
붙잡고 막 하는 소리 별로야.
we good,
Oh.
Brew?
Yeah, we're good. Let's
Thanks,
do it.
Steve.
There might be a double audio for a second. But
All right.
I'll just
Okay.
All right.
We're ready.
Yeah, in game, please.
오디오가 두 배로
Alright.
들린대요.
What are you gonna do to her?
You
Just
gotta-
gonna randomize, okay? Just relax. We're just gonna go random.
Respect her.
So Letty is a Gemini skin for Trinity. This is something that you can pop on, and we'll talk about the behaviors of all Gemini skins after Megan's done her fashion frame. So this is Letty. She is the healer of the Hex and the proto frame. How she feels
헥스의
about
힐러.
that or how you can impact that is up to you playing the quest and learning more about her story. But
아, 저 머리색
she
못 봤구나.
is pretty awesome, and she can
Customizes so well.
customizes so well.
저 머리색 못 봤구나.
Shoes are awesome.
great,
Yeah, and the shoes are so good. And her little socks,
Yellow socks.
yellow socks. Oh, I actually kind of like the yellow.
I love the rose in her hair.
The rose in her
바꿀 수 있어요?
hair,
So cool.
And her rose earrings.
her rose earrings.
What a queen.
아니
queen.
아서는 머리 바꿀 수 있는 것
So, how do
같더니만
Gemini skins work, and what are the options with them?
도색 저렇게 막
the first
막
option is
넘기는데
just
머리
wear
색깔이 안
like
바뀌는 거
skin, and away you
보면
go. You got a skin, and now
스킨
what is
받았을 때 실제 적용?
That's how a skin often works. Just wear it as a skin.
Have your
sorry.
skin on.
Wrong one. Yeah, can you go away for a sec? Thank you. Thank you.
So it is
I guess I
a matter of options for the player. So these skins are, a lot of folks around the office have been playing with them, and they're different because they all have, you know, hundreds of dialogue lines while you're playing. So they have different context things. So I think we're going to hear some of them as we play with Letty. So why are her legs out as a medic? She's got Warframe legs. It's fine.
Gotta get your legs out to
So
breathe.
Megan is going to take us through. This is work in progress dev build stuff. So let's just see what happens.
I'm just doing her skin.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't go here?
No, you have to
Don't go
load the level from the start. Did you go the wrong way?
No, that was the right way.
Yeah, so you have to load. You're going the wrong way.
No, this was working before.
I'm having like a cool
It's because this map has
infinite
a
time warp.
Just has to load more?
AI 대단하다. 저 허밍이라는 단어도 이렇게 딱
What level did you
띄우네.
load?
Chat can't
콧노-
see it
콧소리에.
Chat's just like, what the hell?
The text is very small, so I wonder
No,
if
we can do something else.
Yeah.
Let's do something.
Okay, can we get some ums in chat?
That one, guys.
What you missed at home was she was smashing into the garage
No,
door.
I was driving perfectly fine.
Nope, you weren't
know.
driving.
Oh God. Yeah.
You got some M in
so
chat. There
a
you
coup-
go.
A couple things to note. You will be able to change hair color completely. So that is not hooked up right now for the dev stream, but all Gemini skins will have tintable hair color. So if you want Letty to be
아
blonde,
이거
blue hair,
제가 그 번역을 따로 자막 파일로 만들어서 입힌
it's your
거예요.
choice.
And then the attachment
그래서
colors are
그
the
뭐냐,
straps
이
and kind of the
번역이
So we're
실시간
gonna
번역이
be-
아니에요.
Yeah, so that's one way how they work. And the other thing is they
번역된
have
걸
an emote that lets you switch
번역해가지고,
between
아니,
two
뭐냐,
fashion frames in one mission if you so
소리에서
choose.
영어로
So you
따오고
can
그걸 또
be Letty
번역해가지고
and then
자막
wanna do a
파일로
little
넣은
moment
거라.
to have her,
예,
you know,
제가
well, you'll see.
제가
I'll
넣은 거예요,
describe
자막
it.
파일로.
You can swap between two fashion frames in one. Act it out. She does like a glove thing, so it's kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
Pre-processed.
그래서
It's
막
pre-processed
미리
for sure.
나오잖아 자막이.
It's making me sad.
Live build.
Live build.
Making me real sad. I had it all set up and now
Can
it's
we make
going
Arthur bald? You cannot. Arthur's hair is.
You could be
Come on.
a silver fox though.
yeah, you
just
could. Yeah.
Grandpa it out.
Yeah, that's true. They're
Thanks a lot.
What?
실시간 번역 아니에요. 제가 직접 한 거예요.
Silver fox is a good thing. Silver fox.
Okay.
is a
Okay, here we
good
go.
thing.
I think
Here we
하는데
go.
1시간 걸렸나?
Let's do it
제가
live.
타이핑 직접 쳐본 거는
Relax,
아니고
relax.
로딩
Alright,
그 뭐냐
So here, can you go out a bit more so we can get some more
그
Latin?
로딩 시간이 한 1시간 걸렸어 이거 하는데.
Just don't want any shadows on our girl. So here is Letty out in an exterminate mission in summer, actually. So why don't you give us a Letty?
They can hear it.
Look at that. So
오.
you can switch and then switch back.
And you could just do it as many times as you please. Oh, Quincy, good.
And you are not
이렇게.
immune during this emote, so use them as you would.
Oh, really? You take damage?
She didn't have dialogue.
Oh.
I think transmissions make it turn off.
Oh.
이렇게 하는데 근데 AI 비용이
That's a
달에
crime.
15,000원씩 나가요.
Actually a
spoiler
crime.
mode?
What is
Speech
this?
volume.
모션뽕
Oh
장난
my
아님
God.
진짜.
Give me it
근데
all.
모션 되게 잘
No,
만든
night
것 같아.
volume, yes.
Yeah,
that will-
I want to hear.
So with these, this is from Melissa. They are an amazing voice actor, and they are bringing us some.
Just wait.
You have to do the other way because
I know. I got to go
yeah.
backwards though.
Yeah.
All right, you can come back now.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's hear
With
this.
sound.
Yeah. What do you need?
와.
I can't hear what she said, but I heard something.
Some of the
She said something.
Letty said, "What do you need?" So the general direction is like they have to be able to say it in one breath, just so you're not getting overwhelmed
fast,
with
yeah.
voice. So it's like they're all one breath lines, and if you waypoint, you'll get one.
Get on that.
아.
What did she say?
Get on that. What's up?
So hit us with a G for waypoint.
There.
Maybe you're
오.
reloading. But I guess you don't reload the book, so.
Location marked.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cool.
오. 대사 되게
So there's
많다.
cooldowns.
I really like it.
This is a brand new system for Warframe skins, so bear with us. But it's really, really fun. It's really,
대사
like,
되게 많다.
The vibe is very different for 99.
그리고
Of course,
모션
like
카메라
Warframe
뷰
and
인정.
Warframe,
위에서 쫙쫙
each-
해야 하는 거 되게
Each
멋있어.
Gemini skin will have these as your options to play with. So that's Letty.
they asked if she's Mexican. It is in my headcanon at least, 'cause she's named after my mom.
Yes, we named Letty after Pablo's mom.
파블로의
Yeah.
어머니.
Yeah, so,
The level looked cool too.
그렇구만.
That wasn't the point. The low looked
So
amazing.
this is Other Earth. So there's not like America, and there's not. So we've pulled different directions, but all the characters will have hopefully a vibe that people from our Earth can gel with.
어, 덤프리님.
You
어.
don't romance my mom.
You cannot romance my mom.
Stop it, Joe.
어, 미친. 어, 너무 매운 거 아니야?
Mistake here.
어, 우리 엄마랑 연애하지 말래. 와, 미친.
No, Pablo, my son.
I'm your stepmom now. I'm your stepmom.
어, 씨. 아, 겁나 웃기네.
So next up, we're for
Core
this.
memory unlocked.
Yeah.
아,
Next up for this stream, so we've showed you Letty. Now we're going to show you Amir.
아미르.
So Amir
사이트
is,
09.
there's a couple issues in the dev build, so just bear with us. Like his shoulder attachment shouldn't be here. So come on over. This is Amir. He is
아,
Volt
어깨 장식이
Gemini
원래
skin.
저기
Amir
있으면 안 된다고.
has the signature Volt look with 1 or 2 issues with his arms right now because that's Volt Prime stuff.
아,
But
볼트 프라임
I think
기준으로
you just turned
모델링을 짰나 보네,
Get
얘가.
out of here.
Yeah. So,
There you
Yeah, oh, look at that.
see, we give you options. to do
모델을
things like
볼트
that.
프라임으로 했나 봐. 그래가지고
Good. Come
어깨 장식이
Come on,
여기
guys.
3도 쪽에 붙네.
So yeah, so here we have Volt, aka Amir. Volt's a speedster. He's got lots of electricity.
I like this.
Not too bad.
I like this.
I
Good for
think
you.
we're letting you
for you.
actually go to HC hair color. I think you can actually color his hair.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work for him?
No. He has no.
Oh, okay. It works
If
for
you go
Arthur.
to the third one, with tertiary at least, it
어?
changed for me
잠깐만.
from Quincy this morning. I had my
No.
It's just still getting worked on.
Yeah,
I
it's all
guess.
still getting
아, 작업 중이래. 아.
His attachments work though.
Yeah, his attachments should work, and I think you can take off his auxiliary. Oh yeah, his hat. You can take off his glasses if you want.
He's got a
어, 소체가 지금
quote,
볼트
unquote.
프라임이라고
So yeah,
그런
you
것
can take
같아.
off his glasses if you want, but now he can't see, so choose wisely. Yeah,
Let's put that back on.
there you go. You can put that on and off, and let's take a look at Volt's Gemini emote in game.
Let's just make him.
Just looking cool.
Let's go back. Can you go away from my screen real quick?
Yeah. So put the bunny ears on. Oh no.
아,
Oh no.
That's your sin.
Me?
Yeah. The bunny ears.
I'm a sinner.
No.
I think she's proud of that.
Yeah, I know she is.
Yes. I'm a sinner.
Bunny ears.
Do
in
not
here.
redeem. What does that mean?
Wait, will you be able to put the ears on?
Yeah, you just can't wear the glasses.
예비도 장착을 할 수 있나 봐요.
So let's take a look at Volt Gemini.
어, 그
Come back
토끼기
to
예비도
your
장착할 수
animation,
있대요.
please. Here we have.
He front rolled off the bike.
He did front roll off the bike.
Yeah.
Would you like to see that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
한번 봐봅시다. 아미르 모션.
first the emote.
So cool.
오.
There you go. Death
오.
build.
Don't look at my look.
Oh my God.
Relax.
It actually still looks cool.
Does
though.
it?
오.
He's like a drunk, infested.
I'm
어,
into
괜찮은데?
He's an alien.
I'm actually pretty into this.
Do it again. Do it again.
Quincy, get out of here.
Yep.
그리고 지금 타일셋이 아까 말했던 봄인가 여름인가 그 타일셋 같아요. 그 계절이.
Oh.
오, 대사도
He's got some
있고.
lines.
He's got some lines.
Let's do it one more time, shall we? Well, 2 more.
아, 저거 백덤블링 말고 살짝 달려가면서
So in
싹
the
변화하면
context of
개
Warframe,
멋있었을 것
these
같은데.
choices are all yours.
그래도
at player
백덤블링도
discretion,
멋있다.
However you want to rock these.
아, 근데
Oh, my God.
Amir.
확실히 스피드 스터에 그 깐죽거림이 남아 있다.
Such a clown.
He is a clown.
아,
Can you do the bike? just
원래
now?
스피드
'Cause I think Steve wanted to show
스터들은
that
좀
to the-
깐죽거려야 되거든. 근데
That really shocked me.
그 컨셉을 되게 잘
It's-
지켰네요.
So we are working on the.
Wait, shh.
We might need to edit that.
와, 개 깐죽거린다. 재밌다.
Okay, Amir.
캐릭터성이 너무 다 다른데?
Look how cool he is.
좋다.
So cool.
Such a cool guy.
Yes.
되게 좋은데?
Just leave it. Like,
Just leave it. He's so endearing. I love it.
He is very
So good.
endearing.
So that is
There
that
is a cool
dismount though.
dismount. So if you do melee as you're going fast, E as you're going fast. Yeah.
Oh,
You got
that's-
it.
That rocks.
So for the bike controls, if you can go back on, sorry, we are changing the collision size on the bike to be a bit more
허디는 지금도
forgiving.
비상 아니야?
And we are
거기
making it
동접
so
잘
that
안 나온다고 하던데?
reverse, quote unquote, so S on the keyboard slows you down rather
스팀 동접
than
거기 지금 박살
messes
났던데?
with your momentum, like
왠진
it was
몰라도.
on the live build. So we do,
I did see
It's
chat
missing
asking for
animations
that.
and stuff.
yeah,
Yep.
there's a lot of missing animations right now. We are
저거는
working on it.
데모에서
We are
한번
gonna,
해봤죠?
really improve it
점프하는
from what
거?
you have in the demo. So just roll with it, but know that when it actually ships, you'll have a different control scheme. So that's
그리고
something to keep in mind.
아토믹 사이클 얘네 조작감 별로라는 거 느끼고 바꾸고 있다고 하니까 좀 기대해보죠.
Yeah.
데모에서는 진짜 별로였어.
This Pablo.
That's a placeholder.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Wait for the placeholder.
Get out of here.
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine.
적
So
하나
the AX52 is coming
스포했네?
back. Actually, I think Amir sells it, so you can look forward to Amir having that with 1999.
I love this. Can you show
Yeah, hold
that?
on, wait. I can show it even better.
Can you get?
Where's the eye?
The eye, you just have to do show flash on 4Gs.
Really?
Yep.
No, there's a thing.
The eye,
Where's the eye?
isn't there unless you succeed.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hey. There.
It's a different.
You go back.
There you go. So when you finish a mission
아,
love seeing them in
in the world,
the mission screen.
Wouldn't it be
That's pretty
cool though if you could have a different
오.
bike skin though?
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Is this another setup?
오,
Isn't it?
오토바이 스킨도 있나 봐.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
walking into
Picture
these
this.
like a trap.
Picture this. Bike
Picture
skin.
this.
Even on
Bike
the ship.
Damn,
오.
Ruby popped
Yeah,
off.
Bike skin.
All right, we're working towards 11 skins. We have 7 to show you today.
Yep.
Don't know if
8개
we'll do
중에서
11, but we got
11개
7 so
중에
far.
7개.
Cass,
오.
Cass is cooking.
거의 다 했네?
Cass is cooking.
We
I
have
think
some
that's the problem,
bike
yeah, you can cast
aficionados.
거의 다
Yeah,
작업을
yeah,
끝낸
you
거 아니야
forget
그러면?
motorcycle.
네
Yeah.
개밖에 안
And
남았으니까.
So this is the code name, the Naked Bike.
Naked bike.
Naked Bike. It's kind of down to the
You wear those with the
essentials.
chaps.
어,
That's
근데
right.
되게
Oh,
클래식하고
that's
이쁘다
right.
이 스킨은.
That's why the cushion.
되게
is extra.
클래식하네. 특히 저 앞에 그 전조등이라 하나?
This is a
저
work in
부분이
progress
너무
sculpt of
이뻐.
one of the,
동그란 게.
complete
완전-
reskins for the Atomic Cycle.
And then we have code name Tenno Bike.
This one is very sci-fi. It's got
Crazy.
it's a one-winged angel, if you will. It's living.
오.
Reminds me of the three-wheeled car from
약간
Mr. Bean.
유형 5D즈에 나올 것 같이 생기지 않았어?
Okay.
That's the problem.
It's coming in with Mr. Bean reference.
어, 되게 멋있는데
Yeah, every
얘도?
now and then.
Okay. Next
뒷바퀴가
up,
없네
Monster
얘는.
Bike.
my fave.
오.
We got a front angle, but we also got a back angle.
와
Monster
멋있다.
bike. Very, very good.
Then we have the code name
데칼
Graffiti
진짜
Bike.
멋있다.
You know,
어 그래피티.
very, very
Couple
cool.
tags, you know. I don't even know what that says. I can't read graffiti to save my life.
그래피티.
It's meant to be art.
True.
Probably 10 of it.
저는 이거 살 것 같아요.
And then we
그래피티.
have
저
Codename
그래피티
Racing
되게
Bike.
좋아해서.
Hey, that one.
오 깔끔하다
Oh,
얘는.
sorry, no, that's the medic
Yeah,
bike. You're right.
that's the medic
You're right.
bike.
You can see with the
아
little light
메딕
on the back.
바이크. 오.
So this is the ambulance. So if maybe you're like someone in your squad's down for role playing,
Just
you can
get on your bike.
hop on your ambulance bike and go revive them.
어 근데
Very
이건 진짜
important role
깔끔하다.
Very
Very
good.
funny.
Then we have a code name
컬러
Color Shift.
시프트 바이크.
This is like the nice like everyone back in the day was
아.
like, clear coat paint or we need
The
car paint.
pearlescent.
The
So this is-
pearlescent.
저
Yeah.
크롬도 새기면 진짜 멋있을 것 같은데?
There was a DE employee back
We had
in the
a
day.
DE artist who loved his pearlescent paint on his car.
어
What kind of
펄
car did he
페인트.
have?
어
I'm trying to remember.
Maybe it was a motorbike.
No, maybe like a cement
멋있다.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we have
Last but not least, if you don't take care of your bicycle,
yeah.
what could happen?
This is mine.
The rust bucket.
I love this.
Rust bucket.
this rust bucket. Look.
감성
The
죽인다.
rust bucket look.
Yeah.
This is
이것-
yeah, this
이것도
is
나쁘지
the-
않은 것
this is how
같은데?
my bike looks.
There you go.
Yeah.
오히려
Amir with this, I
현실적인
think.
스킨인 것
Yeah,
같아.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
how I'm gonna go. Him making the sounds with the rusty bike
yeah.
under him.
Funny. I hope it sounds rusty too. It was like clink, 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 clink.
That'd be amazing.
Eric,
Oh my
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I'm sure Eric's
I'm kidding.
taking
There's
notes.
It's
Yep.
fine.
Someone said it looks like Scott's truck.
It does actually. Yeah.
He did that. It's fine now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fully redone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got rid of the rust.
Yeah, you got rid of the rest.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are just a few Atomic Cycle skins that are coming in 1999. So you can look forward to those.
어 근데 11개면
So we
진짜
already
많은데요?
went over the Trinity rework. Do you want to show the slides or are we good?
Just show them for screenshots. We're running out of
All
time.
right, yeah,
so-
we are. We'll blitz. So this is just cool art.
트리니티랑
Thanks,
닉스.
team. Nick's coming in November, as we mentioned.
It's next
닉스는
November.
11월 달에
November.
언급한다 했었죠.
So yeah, this is briefly what Pablo talked about. So you can screenshot that if you'd like.
I think I actually forgot to mention the radius, so there you go.
That's all right. Increase radius. There you go. Next, we have Energy Vampire and Link. Just a
Screenshot.
very bullet point version of that. And then Blessing gets its own slide because I couldn't fit it in the other one.
제가 트레이트를 안 해봐가지고 뭐가 바뀌는지 솔직히 잘 모르겠어요.
Running out of space.
You don't want to cover too much of the art.
No.
Yep.
All right. Couple last things. We've been kind of teasing this as we go, but the Warframe. Oh, sorry. Actually, no. Before I do that, we have a comic that we've been working on with
아, 그치.
a wonderful
만화.
fan
더
artist.
라인이었나?
Oh, you're about to be pleased. we've been working with TBG Karoo
Yes.
to do
아니야?
a Warframe 1999
뭐 더라인
comic.
애니메이션 나온다 하지
It's a
않았어? 코믹스가 나와?
33-page comic, so if you haven't seen much of Karoo lately, it's because they've been busy.
코믹스면
doing a
만화책이란
little comic
뜻이잖아.
for us, and I'm really excited to show tonight the cover art and the first page.
첫
So here's the
페이지.
cover art. It's loading. It's so good.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
완전
it's
미국
Karoo
만화.
style through and
I
through.
love Kuru's art.
완전 미국 만화 스타일.
So it's going to be basically a 33-page story featuring
33페이지짜리
all of our
되게
Hex
얇겠네.
members. And the
되게
first
얇은
page, if
스토리네.
we shall.
Oh, we're gonna show it. Let's go.
Loading.
Yeah, so really
완전
really
미국
cool.
만화 스타일이다.
Tons of
마블이나
work
이런
has gone
애들,
into this.
마블이라던가
So
DC라던가
very,
그런
very-
느낌이다. 확실히 그림체가.
Who wrote
I
it?
don't know if this is the first
Cam.
page.
One of the pages.
It's one of the pages.
One of the
I know
pages.
the first
No,
one.
sorry, one of the pages.
One of the pages. Ah, okay.
아오이랑
So you can look forward to
볼트랑
this, later,
볼트,
and there's
아미르랑
more.
There's one
아서랑
more thing. So the
나왔네.
actual full 33-page comic is going to
11월에
be coming in
공개.
November, so stay tuned for that. But
다음 달.
in game right now on all platforms, you can go in the market for credits and get yourself the cover
오.
art decoration. Roo, if you don't mind coming to my gameplay.
So this is live now.
This is live now
All
on all
platforms.
platforms.
아
Get yourself a
출시됐었어?
decoration of the cover
몰랐는데?
art
영상
and
만드느라
have a
이걸
celebration.
몰랐네.
Get a real life print of that?
We can print it.
You're real selfish over there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
We can print it.
It's so beautiful.
I would like to romance the comic book.
I mean,
그러니까 지금 팔고
I
있다는
mean,
소리잖아요.
yeah.
That is a
나도
very
방송 끝나고
large
사야겠다.
animal you have on your ship.
Don't look at the dog.
What have you been feeding that thing?
저도 영상 만드느라 게임을 요새 못 해가지고 못
Is that
봤음.
cheats or legit?
That's cheats.
Oh.
방금
you
그
make it not
엄청 큰
cheats.
강아지는
Huh?
That's this side.
치트였대요.
The dogs are big enough.
It clips
Chunk
into
mode.
everything, but it's so cute.
Chunky.
엄청 컸는데?
Kinda worked.
방금 거?
Okay. What I was getting at earlier, something we've been teasing for a few streams now, few things, is our work
그치,
collaboration
더라인.
with the Line and the anime short. Jeff
Oh,
and
man.
Reb have been
The coolest
cooking
kids.
it with them.
They're the coolest kids.
We love the line.
Yeah.
저거 만든
We gelled
제작사가
them so well.
그 사이버펑크 애니 만드는 제작사라 했나?
You did.
Oh,
You did.
I did.
know. It's,
이것도
I was
조금
gonna miss them so
기대되네요.
much.
just the coolest peeps, really talented people,
Yeah, and
really super skilled. Just
Yeah.
like, and just super respectful.
엣지로는
of Warframe and
제작진이었다고
just
들었는데
treated it
아니었나?
really
잘
well
모르겠네.
and
저는 그렇게
along the way, we
듣긴
thought we
들었거든요.
should share the work in progress for the animated short that
근데
we're doing
단편
with launch. So this
애니메이션이라
is actually a
조금
piece of the background
아쉽다.
painting for a couple specific scenes from the animation.
I wish
So-
I could see this in like super wide form.
Do you want to see it in super wide form?
21대구 말하는
Look how
거야?
wide it is. It's so.
어?
I know there's one monitor that can show this. Whole,
wide.
I'm gonna make that my desktop wallpaper because it
Oh,
can fit
didn't
on
you
my
have to?
ultra
The iconic
wide.
ultra
So
wide. baby.
going into this is just so much love and care, and we're really excited to debut
올해
it
말
later this year.
출시.
It's
그러니까
our
만화책은
sort of
11월,
launch
애니메이션은 올해
so
말.
you can expect a fun little short.
Yeah, it's a bit of a like it kind of sets the table.
It sets the table, sets
table
the
for
tone.
99 very
Yeah,
well. I
so-
think.
It's incredible.
Yeah, check out the Lions' work if you haven't already, and you can look forward to seeing us with launch. So
Very proud of them for the vibes they
Yes.
pulled through on this.
we debuted it to the team yesterday.
Yeah, we got a
Very
sneak
well received.
peek.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
so, yeah, it'd be very,
Literal chills.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
It was something.
All right, we have reached the end of the stream.
Oh my gosh.
I've lost time of how long we've been sitting here, but
It's
그러네.
Why did you guys so late by that 1 minute?
You made us so late with that
It's our fault.
one minute.
That's all our fault.
It's all your fault. Look what happens when you make us late. We go
I
over
know.
48 minutes.
48 minutes
I
late.
just love hanging out with you guys. To recap a little bit of what we talked about, again, Warframe 1999 is coming this December 2024. Real date to be determined, but December, put that in your calendar, I
Let's try.
guess.
Let's do our best.
Copiums
아
in the
그치
chat.
이거 할 때
Copiums in the
소울프레임이
chat.
방송했었잖아.
And this slide is
소울프레임도
honestly
데브스트림
a sliver
했어가지고.
of things that are
아
coming in
그래서
1999.
늦었어요?
There's still so much more.
실제 방송
Obviously,
때.
we're not here to spoil the quest for you. We'll try our hardest to never do that for you. So even our next November stream, when we talk about Scaldra, show Site 09 and everything like that, it'll be from the context
다음 달에는
of kind
사이트
of post-quest
제로나인이랑
situation.
스칼드라 팩션에
So
관련된
you're not
얘기하려나
getting
보네요.
No spoilies. I know we haven't done any prizes, so let's just go right to a Sevagoth Prime Access before we depart, shall we, Rue?
This will be our last Sevagoth Prime on a dev stream. 'Cause
Zaku
Zaku is November
Zaku's
13th.
November
Yeah.
13th.
11월 13일 날
Who
자꾸
here is
프라이.
excited for the Trump? Oh, we didn't show the Trump reload. That's okay. You can look
Oh,
for it
that's all
live.
good.
A content creator will be the first to YouTube with the reload.
Oh, there you
we won't,
go.
Yeah.
We won't
It's a
deprive
race.
that. It's a race.
나도
to
컨텐츠
reload.
크리에이터 하고 싶다.
Something for them to look forward to.
Exactly.
For sure, yeah.
It's so good. Sounds good. It looks
There
good.
we go. Sevagoth Prime Access coming to the viewer that starts with
이거 제가 AI로 해가지고 이제 이 뒤에 자막이 멈출 거예요. 3분 정도 자막이 아예 안 나와.
One.
멈출 거야 자막이. 그게 그 부분이 왜 끊긴지는 모르겠는데 그래도 뭐 여기까지 봤으면
I
I
really
need some
gotta pee.
electrolytes.
자막 없이 봐도 될 것 같아요. 나머지 부분은 조금 뭐 영상 마무리 라이브 마무리 부분이다
Closing
보니까
remarks.
태그는 잘 달고 있습니다. 텐노 크리에이터 태그 계속 달고
Is
있고요.
it just,
Is it just the split?
It's the
Just
Doom,
let's-
yeah.
So just take a look. Okay, all right.
곧 있으면 자막이 끝날 겁니다.
Oh,
자막 끝났어요.
You tricked me.
여기부터 사운드가 너무 겹쳐가지고 자막이 안 만들어지더라고.
Yeah, we want to see the back here. Hey, Steve.
여기에서 다 이렇게 빵 터지고 그래가지고 자막이 안 만들어져.
Ooh, you want to
실시간 번역이요? 어떻게 해요 제가?
I think I need that as a soundbite. Pablo saying yeah.
They just all want to see Pablo's tush.
저도 영어 못해가지고 AI 두 개 빌려가지고 두 개 힘을 빌려가지고 지금 만든 거라니까요.
Winning chat.
Oh my god.
그래도 여기 끝 부분은 별 내용 없을 거 아니에요, 그죠?
War Viper.
이제 영상이 2분 정도밖에 안 남아가지고
In terms of closing remarks, for real, obviously, some of us, all of us, at least in some way, have been doing this for a long time. We're on year 11 of dev streams. February next year will be our 12th anniversary for
ARG요?
dev streams. This
아,
is
아까
only
덤프리님
possible
방송에서
because of the
하고 있던 게
team here at Depok Stream, So if you're
그거였구나.
a part of DE in any way,
아까
thank you,
가오니까
and
뭐
of course to the players and the people
하고
out there
있더만,
that
그
tune in.
홈페이지에서.
This is the only reason we're sitting here and the only reason we're able, like we're to make
ARG?
each other laugh, play games. It's just gratitude forever.
Yeah. And chat, community, thank you for being there along for the ride. If you've been here since day 1, day 100, day yesterday, it doesn't matter. Thank you for being here and supporting us and supporting Soulframe as you guys keep trucking on that. Thank you for tuning
Well, not so much for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
We're stealing.
이거 뒤에 더 중요한 내용 있나?
Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff has already been
Sorry
stolen.
about it.
Yeah.
Jeff has, yeah.
뭐야?
There's nothing like a war sector. Don't worry. Just before equipment rings Albania's #1 video game company.
아 이게 ARG예요? ARG 힌트들 박아놓은 거겠네 뭐 딱 봐도. 얜 또 뭐야?
Why not war sector? Defend the galaxy from Trippy for coming back. What? Using state-of-the-art technology. War sector coming winter 2000 from Digital Extremes.
여기까지인 것 같네요. 아우 잘 봤다 그죠? 아 잘 봤다. 게임이나 좀 할까요? 재밌었다. 이번 데브스트림 저는 개인적으로 만족입니다. 별 내용은 없다라고 볼 수 있는데 그래도 저는 뭐 되게 잘 했던 것 같아요. ARG는 제가 직접 안 할 겁니다. 왜냐면 제가 그런 걸 잘 못해요. 제가 막 머리 쓰고 이런 거 잘 못합니다. 잠시만요. 제가 이거 그 화면이 제가 혼자 플레이할 때는 해상도를 되게 작게 하거든요. 그래가지고 해상도 좀 키울게요. 오케이 좋다. 부계 아니에요. 제 본 계정이에요. 제 본 계정이에요. 부계 아니에요. 아마 이거 그 뭐 영상에 쓸 그 사진 찍는다고 제가 이렇게 해놨거든. 아싸리 뉴 이렇게 해가지고 해놨거든. 그러니까 에칼에 브레튼에 라토에 스카나 이렇게만 낀 걸 만들어놨어. 일부러 사진 찍는다고, 캡처라 만든다고. 컨셉질이 아니에요. 이거 뉴비들 그 사진 찍을 때 캡처라 들어가가지고 내가 일일이 하는 거라고. 캡처라 같은 거 이거 뭐냐 딱 컬러 키 배경 딱 들어가가지고 애가 이거 사진 찍어가지고 배경 없애가지고 한단 말이야. 여기서 뭐 예를 들면 이런 거 해가지고 막 그 사진 찍는다고 이렇게 해가지고. 이거 제 영상에서 몇 번 봤던 장면이죠. 아 일일이 안 해도 아 그러니까 그냥 하는 말이에요. 그러니까 놀리는 거 아는데 그냥 해본 말이지 나도. 여러분들 아 맞다 나 아까 그거 사진 사야 돼. 디스플레이 잠깐만 어디 있어? 이거구나. 오케이 찾고 얘네들은 47분 남았구나. 잠시만요. 노래 좀 틀까? 노래 좀 틀게요. 이번에 숨달리 이쁘다고요? 저도 그렇게 생각하는 편입니다. 죄송해요. 죄송해요. 갑자기 깜짝 놀랐지. 나도 놀랬어. 아 미안해. 아 나도 놀랬어. 이렇게까지 소리가 커질 줄 몰랐어. 바로 조절했고요. 죄송합니다. 실황 스트리밍은 앞으로 하실 계획 있냐고요? 그건 좀 지켜봐야 될 것 같아요. 죄송해요 다들. 나도 이렇게 될 줄 몰랐어. 나도 순간 깜짝 놀랐단 말이야. 바로 줄였어. 그래서 미안해요. 이게 내가 아까 음량 세팅한다고 그 영상 음량 세팅한다고 하다가 저걸 그냥 끝까지 올려버린 걸 까먹고 있었어. 미안해요. 뭐하지? 일단 50 껴. 일단 친공부터 돌아. 친공. 여러분들 죄송합니다. 닭사라님 나쁜 말 하지 마요. 미안하다니까. 채사로 하고 저 아주 그냥 나쁜 말 하려고 별 치는 거 봐. 너무해. 근데 여러분들 그 어떤 거 같아요? 그 번역 같은 거는 꽤 괜찮았던 거 같지 않나요? 그 뭐냐 데브스트림 번역 이거 하는데 좀 시간이 근데 오래 걸려. 어때요? 이거 내가 근데 원본 영상을 OBS로 녹화를 한 다음에 그 녹화하는 시간 동안 나는 보면 안 되거든? 그래서 1시간 반 동안 나 컴퓨터 안 하고 컴퓨터 모니터 꺼고 두고 있었다니까 저거 녹화하는 동안. 근데 제가 이게 뭐냐 빠르게 실시간 번역이 아니라 이렇게 하니까 훨씬 좋은 것 같은데 번역 퀄리티 자체는. 근데 다음에도 이렇게 할지 모르겠다. 저도 일단은 테스트 겸으로 이번에 처음으로 해본 거거든요. 나도 이거 AI 번역이 얼마나 좋은가 하고 봤는데 저는 나름 괜찮았던 것 같아요. 초반에 대사가 없었어? 그랬나? 뭐야? 내 대사가 없었다는 거예요? 퍼디할 이유가 없다고요? 아니지, 퍼디할 이유는 얼티밋 번이 있잖아. 저는 근데 그거예요. 저도 좀 집중해서 좀 보고 싶었어가지고 그런 것도 있고 초반에는. 그리고 초반에는 좀 그 영상 내 분위기가 아무래도 추모하는 분위기의 그런 게 있었잖아요. 그래가지고 일부러 말을 적게 한 것도 있어요. 그런 것도 있어요. 그리고 그리고 어찌됐든 업데이트 내용이 이렇게 나온 거다 보니까 그 부분에서는 신나가지고 나도 말을 많이 했거든. 근데 원래는 되게 조용하게 보려고 했어. 조용하게 보고 애초에 이거 스트리밍을 한 것도 이 AI 번역 그것도 있는데 그게 조금 그랬던 게 그 데브스트림에 대해서는요, 여러분들 뭐 유튜브 영상에 요약해 주시는 분은 있지만 이렇게 풀 버전으로 가져와가지고 번역을 해주는 사람이 많이 없지 않았나? 그래가지고 그냥 번역본을 보고 싶으신 분들 보라고 이거 다시 보기를 남기려고 했었거든요. 근데 그러면 내가 너무 말을 많이 하면 그 사운드가 묻힐 것 같아가지고 말을 많이 안 하려고 했거든 원래. 그러려고 했는데 업데이트 내용 나오니까 신나가지고 말 겁나 많이 했죠. 원래 처음에는 나 입 좀 닥치고 내 의견 좀 덜 말해가지고 그 다시 보기로 보시는 분들 약간 그 신경이 안 거슬릴 정도로만 말해야지라는 생각을 갖고 있었어 처음에. 그런데 하다 보니까 또 멋있어가지고 멋있고 재밌는 것들이 좀 많이 나와서. 아 근데 그것도 있어요. 그 뭐 스트리밍 방송이라고는 하지만 근데 유튜브 자동 번역보다는 이게 낫지 않았어? 나는 그 유튜브 자동 번역보다 훨씬 번역이 깔끔한 것 같아가지고 일부러 이거 남기려고 했거든요. 다시 보기를. 이게 그래도 나름 번역계에서 일장이라고 불리는 지벨이라는 AI 써가지고 한 건데. 아 맞다, 나 캠 꺼야 돼. 이거 전단 빨기 전에 나 큰일 날 뻔했다. 제가 뎁스 자동 번역이 조금 불만족스럽거든요. 그런데 이거 AI 2개로 지금 돌려보니까 괜찮은 것 같아. 보는데 불편함이 거의 없었어. 뭐 되게 고유명사도 있잖아요. 뭐 무기 이름이라던가 그런 것들을 제외하면 그래도 볼만했던 것 같아요. 그런 부분에서는 뭐 예를 들면 뭐 코우메이를 쿠모라고 했나 아까? 뭐 그런 식으로 그냥 말을 하니까 이게 아무래도 사람 목소리를 듣고 번역을 하던 거다 보니까 그렇게 완전 정확하게는 또 번역이 안 되긴 하는 것 같은데 그래도 보는데 불편함 자체는 없었던 것 같아가지고 이왕 이거 AI 이렇게 된 거 결제한 거 그냥 매달 15,000원씩 내면서 그냥 데브 스트림 하고 나서 하루나 뭐 이틀 뒤에 이렇게 번역해와가지고 보는 거 어떤가라고 생각하고 있거든요. 그러면 뭐 풀버전 이거 한국어 번역도 어찌 보면 되는 편이고 거기에 내 반응도 섞어가면서 유튜브에 남길 수 있으니까. 그래서 저는 되게 괜찮다고 생각을 하고 시작을 한 거였는데 나름 볼만했던 것 같아요. 저도 이거 번역을 할 때 그 제가 직접 검수를 안 했거든요. 타이핑 한 글자 안 쳤어. 딱 다 AI가 한 거예요. 그런데 볼만했다 라고 생각하고요. 그래 이번 뎁스 되게 괜찮았던 것 같아요. 내용 자체가. 아무튼 저는 만족했다. 나 다 했나 포리드? 베토나이트 인젝터 다 먹었고 필드는 먹어놨고 이건 뭐야? 레토논 레이스 배럴? 딱히 필요 없는데 얘네는? 그쵸? 근데 다음에 할 때는 저도 의견을 좀 많이 말해볼까 해요. 저 업데이트 내용 나왔을 때는 저도 멘트를 되게 많이 쳤잖아요. 앞으로도 그럴 것 같다. 이거 하게 되면 약간 테스트 방송이었어가지고 그냥 이거 출격만 하고 난 자러 가야겠다. 졸리다. 출격만 하고 자러 가야겠다. 지금 치즈직에 워프레임 방송하시는 분이 계시는구나. 되게 많네 워프레임 방송하시는 분들 오늘. 유로카요? 유로카? 제가 유로카를 한 번도 선택해 본 적이 없다는 사실이 제가 한 번도 선택을 해본 적이 없어서 유로카는. 저는 아비터즈 오브 엑시스랑 세팔론 수다 지금 2개만 지금 하고 있어가지고 유로카는 뭐가 좋나요 여러분들? 저도 모르겠어가지고. 유로카? 뭐가 좋으려나? 그리고 그거 뭐냐 플래티넘이 있어가지고 생기바기스탄은 알지. 근데 모드를 물어보신 것 같은데 근데 사실 거기 있는 계정 모드 다 갖고 있으면 좋긴 좋아요. 굳이 뭐 모드 갖다 파실 생각 안 하시는 게 제일 좋은 것 같은데 내 생각에. 왜냐면 다 갖고 있어야 돼 어차피 나중에는. 5렙 보상이라고 하는 거 보니까 5레벨을 찍어가지고 그 뭐냐 보상으로 받으시는 것 같은데. 글쎄 침공은 다 돕는 게 좋습니다. 이게 다 돌면 좋은 점이 많아요. 웬만하면 도시는 거 추천드려요. 침공에서는 어떤 걸 얻을 수 있냐면요 오늘 제가 업로드한 영상 침공 영상 보시면 됩니다. 아 제가 또 라이브 하기 전에 제가 또 그 침공 관련된 영상을 업로드를 해놨거든요. 제가 또 보시면 될 것 같아요. 솔직히 다 하면 좋아요. 침공은 특히 초반에는 해두는 게 좋습니다. 왜냐면 마스터리 랭크 올리는 용도로라도 클렌즈 무기들을 써야 될 만들어가지고 써야 되거든. 클렌즈 무기들 중에서도 이제 좋은 애들은 또 좋은 애들이 있는데 뭐 코퍼스 진영 쪽에서는 오큐코어가 있을 것이고 그리니어 쪽은 이그니스 레이스가 괜찮고 또 임페 쪽에서는 토리드가 있고 그런 것처럼 그런 무기들을 만들 때 또 쓰기 좋아요. 침공에서는 그런 자원들을 얻을 수 있거든. 어쨌든 출격만 마무리하고 저는 자러 가보도록 하겠습니다. 이동방어? 활만 가능? 세상에나 이동방어인데 활만 가능하다고? 응 발키리 쓰면 그만이야. 활은 나타로크 그냥 들고 죽고 아이고 이럴 때는 또 익절 무기를 가진 애들이 훨씬 좋지. 이럴 때는 또 아 잠깐만 떨어질 뻔. 나만 지금 워프레임 소리가 안 들리나? 워프레임 소리가 들리나요, 여러분들한테는? 나 이거 아까 뭐 음성 만지면서 뭐 잘못된 것 같은데? 나 저거 두고 왔니? 네, 유튜브 채널 중에 유니스도 인카논 만들면 좋을 것 같은데? 그거 전체적인 플로우요. 전체적인 플로우라고 있을 겁니다. 초록색 바탕에 코우메이 그려진 거 있어요. 그겁니다. 네. 그 영상 참 잘 그 영상 되게 만족스러웠어. 만들고 나서 괜찮은 것 같았어. 아유, 마연이 어서 오시고. 소식 들었습니다. 임페리치에서는 레퀴엠 모드가 안 쓰인다는 소식 들었습니다. 어떻게 생각하시나요? 임페리치에는 그 레퀴엠 모드들이 안 들어간대요. 이번에는 읽어준다고요? 아니, 저번 방송 때 안 읽어드렸나? 채팅을? 내가? 어찌됐든 임페리치 이름도 뭐 바이러스명으로 나온다면서요? 아, 그래요? 제가 그랬나요? 죄송합니다. 아, 발키르 이거 스탠스 진짜 아. 왜 갑자기 코비드가 나와? 선생님? 갑자기 왜 코로나라고 얘기를 하시는 거지? 아, 바이러스. 그 컴퓨터 바이러스 이름으로 나온대요. 실제 그 바이러스가 아니라. 예, 레퀴엠 필요 없대요. 새로운 시스템인 것 같고 테넷 근접무기와 페록스처럼 거기서 무슨 토큰 같은 걸 모은 다음에 구매하는 형식으로 한대요. 그 토큰 모으는 거는 근데 그 걔네들 잡는 건 맞는 것 같아. 왜 계속 이거 떨어뜨리지? 데이터미스 잡았잖아. 왜 떨어뜨리는 거야? 그 레퀴엠 모드 자체적으로는 좀 그 안 쓴다고 하는 얘기 들어보니까 그럴 것 같기도 해요. 레퀴엠이랑 비슷한 개념이 또 나오는 것 같기도 하고. 글쎄? 그 준비성이 철저하신 분들한테는 어떨지 모르겠는데 저는 준비를 안 해놨거든. 저는 딱히 준비를 안 해놔가지고 레퀴엠 모드를 5월 50개요? 아쉽게 된 거죠. 아쉽게 된 거지. 그래도 뭐 근원계 리치나 자매 잡을 때 쓰면 되는 거니까. 아니면 갖다 팔아도 되고. 아, 근데 성능이 어느 정도로 나올지가 모르겠네. 성능이 어느 정도로 나올지 조금 예상이 안 가긴 하는데 인카논이랑 비슷하게 나오려나? 그러면 그 데미지 인플레가 너무 좀 크지 않나 라고. 나이트 모드 영상 보셨구나. 거기 있는 모드들 웬만하면 다 갖고 있는 게 좋긴 한데요. 근데 제가 자주 사용하는 모드라고 말했던 것들 다 모으신 다음에 그래도 한 번씩 해주면 좋긴 좋아요. 언제 어디서 쓸지를 모르니까 이게 확률 적은 것들 얻으면이라고 하는 거 보면 이제 블레이즈랑 해모션 말씀하시는 것 같은데 그 1.01%짜리 걔네 얻으면 뭐 다른 로테이션에 있는 애들도 사실 모아줘야 되는 애들이 좀 있어가지고 그런 거는 모아주면 좋죠. 그 블레이즈랑 해모샷이 A 로테이션인데 B랑 C 로테이션에 있는 다른 모드들도 얻어두면 좋은 게 있어서 특히 C 로테이션에 있는 리썰 토렌트는 그 보조무기에서 진짜 많이 쓰는 모드라 가지고 계시면 좋습니다. 이동 방어하고 다음이 보호였나? 아무튼 이번 뎁스 되게 재밌었다. 특히 뎁스 볼 때마다 맨날 영어로 영어를 잘 못하는데 막귀로 그걸 어떻게든 듣고 이해하려고 하다 보니까 집중을 잘 못했거든요. 근데 이거 AI 번역으로 보니까 되게 괜찮네. 그래서 온전히 즐길 수 있었다 뎁스를. 이쪽. 네. 저도 근데 곧 있으면 가요. 침공이래. 미쳤나봐. 출격 끝나고 갈 거예요. 저도 출격 끝나고 방종할 거라. 암살 어딨니 펠락스야. 아이고 나 암살인데 왜 발키를 들고 왔지? 생각해보니까 뭐 상관은 없다만. 어디 갔어 보고 아저씨. 끝났고
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. You are surrounded by Grineer Marines. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
오케이 오늘 워프레임은 여기까지. 평판도 다 못 채우긴 했는데 신디케이트 평판 4,000엔도네? 4,000엔도 정도면 뭐 나쁘지 않지. 출격 보상으로 조각상보단 나으니까 4,000엔도 정도면 만족합니다. 자, 오늘 방송 봐주셔서 정말 감사드리고요. 저랑 같이 데브스트림 같이 봐주신 분들 정말 감사합니다. 저는 그러면 다음 방송 내일 모레 월요일날 숙제할 때 방송 또 키겠습니다. 팀바입니다.